Hey everyone, I apologize. I'm going to actually go back to this live stream of this event. There's a live stream of Indiana Beach. Tom Christie's just talking about various things, just in case you guys don't have Facebook access. This allows you guys to see it on Facebook and YouTube, and then I'll be chiming in after they're done talking. So this goes over all the concessions, general updates, and stuff like that they'll be bringing in to Indiana Beach this upcoming season. And I apologize, I'm using my laptop camera, not the normal camera you guys see me use on the live streams. Also, my audio might be a little different because I don't have my snowball hooked to it right now. I'm going to change that. I'm going to get everything ready to go. I was trying to figure out what this event was actually about. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this event on so you guys can kind of listen to Tom Christie and what he has to say. I'm going to actually be bringing on that right now, so you can kind of see that. I'm going to bring back on the audio here.
Right.
Here you guys
and
go.
They did all that stuff, right?
And
so that was actually pretty cool.
I'm going to
and the thought was give them that life,
I'll be back
that hands-on life, running a business experience. Right. And then again, like as you mentioned, it came closer to opening day, and then these are high school students, so life got in the way. And I think the thought process originally was for them to actually work here at the beach and run profit and losses and all that kind of fun stuff. But they've taken it as far as they can, and they've handed it off to Gina, and it's going to be in amazing hands. That's for sure. And I apologize if you said it already, but tell these folks where you're going to be located in the beach.
We are going to be located in the fun way, as we're calling it, right behind where the car bar and then the fountain, that walkway in between to get from the boardwalk to Kittyland. We are the corner spot across from the Ideal Escape Room and KJ's Shirt Stop. So we are located right where the old deli was.
And for those that used to come, for those that are coming back that have been coming for years and years and years, it's the old deli, right?
Correct.
So it's the old deli on the corner, just across from Kittyland, next to the new historical center. Right. It's the fun way, as you guys like to call it. I guess it used to be across from what Boom Ball used to be, right, but is now that is now the escape room is going to be there too. We're going to be at the escape folks in a little bit. Just wanted to say thanks to Gina. I don't know if anybody. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody monitoring any questions that you guys may have for Gina, so do not know that. But again, thanks, Gina, for coming by. Great luck this year. I think it's going to be an awesome summer, and I'm really looking forward to some of those scones.
Excellent. So, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a great day. I know you got to get going, so thanks for coming by early. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
That's Gina Zee. She's going to be running Coasters and Roasters this year / Nana Claire's, and next year it'll morph all the way over to Nana Claire's, and obviously you can see the logos going on. Real quick, now that I've got the volume and stuff under control, let's go back to the pins. We did have a 95th anniversary pin that was available to our season pass holders only. That pin is kicked off already. That offering is closed. We're now moving into our Sea Warrior pin, which you should be able to see on your screen right now. That's in the middle of your screen. Again, this pin is available for a 2-week window. It just started on Friday. So now we're going to get into this pin will last for the first 2 weeks. And then once that's closed, that's all we're going to make of that particular pin. We're planning on having about anywhere between 4 to 6 pins for the summer. Again, as I was saying, some will be available online only, such as the Sea Warrior pin. Some will be available inside the park throughout the season. Some might only be available on certain days at the park. Some pins might be available online and at the park. Again, all of this information will be on the website in our shop, and it'll tell you under the details how you're going to be able to get what pin you're looking at. I do know the ribbon cutting just ended. So again, all of the concessionaires that were at the ribbon cutting on the main entrance on the south parking lot, they're going to start heading over to us here now. So I'm just going to put everybody on a quick mute while we wait for Jen. Jen is going to be running 4 stands this year. She's going to be doing the Funnel Cake Factory, the Crow's Nest, Dippin' Dots, and the much anticipated IB Yacht Club. So we're going to give Jen a couple minutes to come. So I'm just going to put you guys on mute for a second here until she gets back. I guess we're technically started, but let me, buddy.
So I'm going to kick this over to the side here. So I'm kicking that over to the side here. Sorry for my big face. Let me back up a little bit here. I have to use my... Okay. So basically what they're talking about today, and I'm going to actually kick this camera off because for some reason it's making my face gigantic. So I'm going to kick it off of there. Give me just a second. You guys could still hear me. I'm going to kick it off of that, and I'm going to move it over to a different camera here. Give me 1 second here. I got to change the camera here. For some reason, it kicked my camera off. I don't know why. Okay, that's odd. There we go. Oh, we're back. Okay. Okay. Clean off this camera. I think it's a little dirty. Maybe that's why it's doing that. Okay, now we're adjusted. Sorry about that. So I don't know what Tom's waiting on here, but I'm going to give you guys kind of a general update. So they had a ribbon cutting today over at Indiana Beach at 11:30. At 11:30, and you could probably hear me on my mic. I think my mic's picking up everything fine. If you guys could hear me, that just let me know. But we're just covering this. And I think my signal, you think it'll say anything about the triple loop? I hope so. This is like a 3-hour event, though, so I don't know what they're exactly going to say here. As soon as he comes back on here, and I'm actually going to kick this off here. There we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know what exactly he's going to say or what they're going to say. And unfortunately, StreamYard's having a little bit. I'm getting ready to switch routers at my place. Eventually, I'm going to be replacing my router so I don't have this issue. I think if you have a IP router from the actual internet provider, I think that's the reason why I've been having StreamYard issues sometimes. But I don't know if they're going to talk about triple loop. I do know it's kind of an introduction to all the different offerings that they're offering. As many of you guys know, and I'll bring up some pictures as I'm able to. The Yacht Club is going to be located over, if you guys remember, the old Tiger restaurant. Okay, this thing's going to start freezing up for some reason. But it was located over by the old Tiger restaurant, and you could see Tom to my left. He's still waiting on a couple things there.
All right, I'm back. I'm going to be monitoring the chat for a few minutes, guys, and might as well take some questions if anybody has anything while we wait for the next concessionaire to come. Again, we're just waiting on Jen, who's going to be running the funnel cake, the Crow's Nest Dippin' Dots, and the new IB Yacht Club. Just a couple quick housekeeping items while we're waiting. We open Saturday, May 22nd. So far, as of now, the amusement park is opening up on that day. We did have a meeting today, and I guess we're monitoring the weather to see if we could actually open the water park a week early. So that's great news. If the weather holds out, and we should be able to go, we'll get the message out via newsletter, social media, things like that. Again, everything's going to be coming from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our newsletters. So if you're not following one of those channels, highly recommend it. I guess I know a lot of questions are coming about the bricks. Bricks are here on site. The first round of bricks are here on site. These were started in like maybe May or June of last year. These ran all the way through the end of the season. We did get a lot of people that missed that opportunity to purchase. So we did open up a second round that ran this year, maybe like February through early April. That second round of bricks is not here yet. The first round is here. They're going to be installed in time for opening day. That was always the plan, was to have the bricks installed ready for 2021. So that's still happening. The donor bricks, which are the replica bricks that you folks ordered to take home with you, those will be available for pickup starting on opening day. They will be at our new South guest relations booth, which is when you come across the suspension bridge and come down the ramp. There used to be the old zip line booth was right there. That's going to be reconfigured into a guest services booth. You'll be able to pick up your donor bricks there. We are sending an email out tomorrow to all the first round of donor bricks. If you absolutely have to have your bricks shipped out to you guys because you can't make it to the beach or you live far away, because again, the support was fantastic. We appreciate it. The support came from all over the country. What we didn't capture on the first round of bricks for the donors was the shipping option. So when you get your email, it'll explain to you what you need to do to have your bricks shipped. So keep an eye out for that email. I promise it's coming by the end of the week, no later than tomorrow, is what we're waiting on. And we're just waiting on Jen to come from the ribbon cutting event. So give me a minute. Again, I'm going to go find her, see where she's at, and we'll get this show on the road.
So as many of you guys just heard, Tom just said that the bricks will be available opening day if you're part of that first round of bricks ordered, and they are installing them. I believe that's over by the K-Land area, if I'm not 100% certain on that. I don't know. We'll be there on opening day, which is next Saturday. I'm actually busy next Saturday with a lot of stuff with baseball games and stuff like that. But I will be able to get over there to Indiana Beach along with Dustin. Dustin will be there all day on Saturday to cover opening day, and I'll be hopefully being able to roll in there and check out some of the updates. If not, I will be back the next time that I'm in. I won't be up there, but it's kind of one of those busy months because of everything going on. So. We have Hollywood Nights coming up, obviously, over at Holiday World, which is the next time I'm actually in Indiana, which would be June 4th and 5th is Hollywood Nights. And then Keys to the Kingdom is actually on the Sunday after all that. So it's going to be hard for some people to make it to Keys to the Kingdom, obviously, if you have to work Monday morning. But Hollywood Nights tickets are still available until, whenever. Also, I've discussed this before, but July 17th, if you guys have never been out to Indiana Beach before and you guys are wanting to get out there, July 17th, we are hosting an outing at Indiana Beach, $20.99 for tickets if you do not have season passes. Let me go ahead and repeat that again. My signal started StreamYard's acting up today. $20.99 for tickets if you don't have season passes, and then $18.99 for a food and drink voucher. Also, we are working out details with the park right now. We may be able to offer a discounted ticket to the people that watch our channel. We've done that. I think it was like a couple years ago. I used to run a page called I Love Indiana Beach back in those days, and I was able to get a small discount for those people that just wanted to go for one day. Season passes are still on sale at Indiana Beach. As for the triple loop, we've been by there. I know many of you guys have been wondering why we haven't provided any updates. There's really no updates to provide. It's still in the same type of installation that it was at on the last update video. I was there last weekend, and Dustin actually lives nearby, and he is over there checking on it regularly. If there's nothing to update on, we're not going to keep on giving you guys videos of a plain lot with no vertical poles going up, the vertical support poles going up. We do know the brake runs are in place over there, but that's not the issue. We're thinking they're still working out whatever problems that they might be having with the installation before making it go vertical. Obviously, it's probably not going to open opening day. That would be almost impossible. And then they're probably going to be running tests in June as soon as it's installed. We don't even know if it's going to be ready for the outing, but there's other additions that the park hasn't. We're hoping that the park's going to talk about in this video. We do know that there was a new flat ride that was installed next to Double Shot, which he'll probably go over here. We found that. We were taking video off of the property and trying to just get like an overview. And we noticed that there was a new one. It's like a, I forget who makes it, but it's like a, it's like a miniature version of Paratrooper, basically. Only a lot of people have been on it, so it's like a kiddie ride or a family ride. And then obviously you know about this, what is it called, the Sea Dragon or whatever they're calling it, and that would be where Zero G used to be at. We have no clue where Zero G went. I think another park probably bought that out. And then there's a lot of different updates. I think Cornball was retracked. We think that what we saw in our photos and stuff like that, we could kind of see that it was retracked. So we definitely do know that we definitely do know that there was some work that was actually done on the coasters, and we'll obviously know that opening day, which is the 27th.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back, everybody.
Okay, let's go back to Tom. Let's see what he has to say now.
Again, ribbon cutting just ended, so everyone's kind of on their way over this way. Let me give you the quick rundown on the lineup. Again, I'm gonna keep seeing the same questions. I know I'm gonna keep seeing the same questions, so I'll start touching on things as I see them. We do have our lineup ready to go for today. Again, next coming up any minute, Dippin' Dots, Funnel Cake, IB Yacht Club, Crow's Nest. After that, Charlie's Charms and more. There's just so much to talk about this season that's what we're waiting on. Again, I'm seeing in the chat some questions. I touched on the bricks already, so that's asked and answered. I did see. Hold on, let me get back to there. Yes, there's going to be corn at the beach this summer. Again, getting installed right now. They should be ready for opening day. Your donor bricks will be ready for pickup as well on opening day. If you need them shipped out, we're going to send an email. You guys should be able to have that available. That email will come out tomorrow as well. Again, just waiting on folks to start popping in. I know that just ended. So, again, give us a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
And like I said, thanks for everybody that's joined us on this. We're just restreaming what's available on Facebook. If you wanted to watch it on your device, just go to Indiana Beach's Facebook page. I'm probably not going to be here the whole 3 hours covering this. So I will probably do the live stream and then come back here and there and kind of cut into what's going on. But from what we know, the bricks that were ordered on VIP Day will be installed. And if you ordered a duplicate brick, those will be available for pickup. He said, now, my stream keeps on doing this crazy stuff. And you guys could probably hear my daughter in the background. This is the fun part of doing a live stream that is not planned previously. But anyways, the south parking lot and the south entrance, from what I understand, is going to be the main entrance this year. I'll go ahead and say that again since this stupid thing keeps on cutting it out. The south entrance will be the main entrance, and I might be kicking it over to that other camera just because I think part of the issue is the camera on this thing always wants to freeze up. But anyways, we heard that the south entrance was going to be the main entrance, so I don't know what's going on in the main lot, but the south entrance will be the main entrance that you go across, and then you'll be able to collect your duplicate bricks from guest relations, as Tom said. And then there's going to be a second round of bricks that are going to come in. So the first round, if your bricks aren't in the first round, it's probably because you ordered them later. They will be in the second batch. So we don't know where they're going to be installed at. I believe it's going to be installed over by the Kittyland area. Not 100% certain on that, but pretty certain on that. And then we think that there's some inside work going on Den of the Lost Thieves. We have not been able to confirm that yet. But Den of the Lost Thieves, I think, got some work done in the off season. And then the park did confirm they do have a condor ride on site. Unknown at this time if they're installing it for the 2021 season or if that will be installed for the 2022 season. And then as many of you guys know, Indiana Beach Gene Staples did purchase Clementon Park in New Jersey. So that is now a sister park of Indiana Beach. And then there is another sale in the works with Fantasy Island in New York. It's Grand Island, New York. We did a video on it. I did a video last night if you wanted to know more information about it and the park in general and the condition of the park. The video is on our YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, you can click on View Video. It'll take you to our main site on YouTube, so you can view the video. And that deal looks to be finalized this week. And that deal will mean that Gene
I'm getting yelled at for the volume again.
3 parks in their chain. So currently,
Gina's already been through. She's good.
Now we're just waiting on.
We are live. Just so you're aware. Yay! Hi. Can they hear me? They can hear you. It's very sensitive, the audio today.
So are you, though. It's okay.
I think I've overestimated how much time everybody needs. So.
No.
Yeah.
So we've got time to just talk.
You can hop on and chat too if you want after that. We're using camera 1 today. Camera 2 shut down.
Okay.
This is fine. This is fine. This is everybody. This is Jen Owsley.
Hi.
Jen wears several hats here at Indiana Beach. She's done a fantastic job of bringing you guys a plethora of concessionaires for the 2021 summer. It's going to be very exciting. We've got a great lineup for you guys today. Jen's going to be here to talk about the the staples that, pun unintended, the places that she's run over the years here at Indiana Beach, as well as the exciting addition of the IB Yacht Club, Funnel Cake Factory, Crow's Nest, Dippin' Dots, IB, as you can see all the the graphics there on the bottom of your
Oh,
screen.
nice.
So I will give you, as much time as you'd like. You could, why don't we start left to right, talk about, the menus, things like that, where you're located at and all that fun stuff.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom. And thank you to Tom for all his hard work keeping you guys updated on all the cool stuff that's happening at Indiana Beach as well. We do appreciate, I think more goes into this than meets the eye for sure. And so keep those Facebook comments really positive and keep the positive energy for Indiana Beach, because we love hearing how much you enjoyed and the fun things that you do. And that's a direct result of what the behind the scenes team like Tom and Jean and our accounting staff, our maintenance crew, our housekeeping, all those people are working super hard, and we can see them over the last couple of weeks. It's like little kind of migrant ants running around just trying to get everything fixed, from the roller coasters to the accommodations to the food to the merchandise. So thanks, shout out to all those people. You guys are going to see a huge difference when you come out here on May 22nd. So I'm going to start, I just had to give that little plug. I want to start with the Funnel Cake Factory. We've had the funnel cake stand. Actually, I built the funnel cake stand back in 2010. So it's been around quite a long time. We have our funnel cakes. We have our fried Snickers, fried Twinkies, and fried Oreos, and also our famous lemon shake-ups that you'll see the same lemon shake-ups coming around the park. So excited to serve those to you this season. Next is our Crow's Nest. We have an addition to the Crow's Nest, and I'm going to introduce someone here in a second to talk to you about one of the additions that we added that's super exciting in the Crow's Nest. But the purpose of the Crow's Nest was actually, of course, Gene Staples' vision last year. He wanted to have a sit-down area to eat in the air condition on the south end. So in order to provide that, we connected the kitchen to what used to be the Emporium down at the south gate. And now you can have some sit-down eating area in the air condition. It has one of the best views at Indiana Beach as far as I'm concerned, with the windows underneath the periscope on the south end. So come see us there. We have a lot of food options, a lot of gift options. And this year we are going to be introducing here in the next week or so individual local authors that we are going to be having come in and read their creations. My team, with Lynn Spinks here, which I'm going to introduce in a second, have been working hard, but the authors have really kind of sprung up some neat feelings for us in the library, because they're sharing stories that are so personal to them that it kind of brings tears to your eyes when you hear about what they've done and their artwork in their books. So we'll be offering that, as well as the Indiana Beach Crow wrote his own book this season. He's just kind of bored over the winter months, and just was kind of sitting around and thought, man, I should just write a book. And so I talked to him, and he said, hey, can we put it in the Crow's Nest? And I thought, sure, let's try it. So that'll be available too this season. I'm sure you'll see it come across the Facebook. If not, get those season passes and come down and see us at the Crow's Nest. But come on up here, Lynn. She's going to give you a quick lowdown, because she's been putting in the extra hours, because we've kind of been spread a little thin with.
Come on, sit down. Come on.
I was just gonna cover.
Wipe it down.
This is the best day of her life. You've just made her whole world right here.
Anytime I can be with you and Tom, it's an amazing day.
It is.
Just saying. Can you tell me about the first video that you put? It was a child. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. So actually, my sister Jenny did that for me. She did all of the editing and put it together.
Shout out to Hammer Time.
Nobody knows her by that, but she is on. Hi.
That's all Stacy and I call her, is Hammer Time.
Well, she's amazing. She's amazing at everything she does. But anyway, so the video only has me in it. She's not in it. And it was our first family vacation to Indiana Beach. And the love for Indiana Beach started before that, even for me. I mean, my mom was here when she was 10, so it's my happy place.
Well, when I saw the video, I knew I had to have Lynn come in and help me on this local art author project, because she truly loves Indiana Beach, along with all of you out there. If you're taking the time on a Wednesday afternoon to join us, then I know you love Indiana Beach too. So that's why and we appreciate you watching. So Lynn's going to tell you a little bit about our local authors.
All right. So our local authors range from all over the country now, but all of them have their heart based here in Monticello at Indiana Beach. I've already met in person with 2 of the authors. They have incredible stories. They are a lot of fun too. Like these author readings are going to be a blast. And then I'm an author. So to the Lynn Spink Show, I'll be back to read my own book. Well, you know. But we have a really great lineup for you guys. The authors are going to get about 15 minutes to half an hour, depending on how many of you show up to support them. Their books are available for sale the whole season. And we've got everything from history to a young adult novel to children's books. Some of the children's books even have like worksheets in the back. They're really, really good.
So will the authors be signing copies of these books the day that they're here, or will they leave autograph? The only way to get the autographed copy is to be here the day that they're going to be here.
You have to be here for the autographs. There are also, some of them have little projects planned, so they're going to hop in and do a little craft with the kids, or all the fun stuff. But you have to be here for all those perks. Otherwise, you just get the book.
Right, and be sure to check out. Keep an eye on. Again, I hate to keep hammering this home. Newsletter, social media. You can sign up for our newsletter at IndianaBeach.com. You can follow us on the Facebook page where you're watching us now. Like us on Twitter. Like us on Instagram. Follow our YouTube channel. We're probably going to have.
Are you going to be on TikTok
YouTube
again?
We're on TikTok. Yes, we're on TikTok.
You're going to do some more on TikTok?
We need to promote that a little bit more.
Do you think we can get the crow to dance?
The crow already did dance once, but we can get her to dance again. You've got to get the crow to dance. I can't get the crow to dance.
I can do that.
We could probably get the crow to dance. We can get that done.
And remember, none of the other Facebook groups have the official information. You got to get it from the Big Cheese for it to be real.
Big Cheese is right.
And by Big Cheese, she means Indiana Beach Amusement and Water Park, which is the official page of Indiana Beach.
Have I ruined your live stream? Should I hop off now?
You have not. No, you've only enhanced it.
Well, thank you.
So we definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, love the energy. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
All right, hopping in, hopping out. All right.
Hopping in, hopping out. Okay, we just have 2 more, and our grand finale you can help me with. So the next one is our Dippin' Dots. We are going to be selling Dippin' Dots at 2 locations this season. We moved the kiosk. Those of you who were in here in the fall, we moved it back to the south end, down by the Flying Bops. So that'll be the original spot that we had at the beginning of this season. So you can visit it there, or we also are going to be able to serve Dippin' Dots at our new IB Yacht Club, which will be leading into that. And you don't really have to say a ton about Dippin' Dots because everybody loves Dippin' Dots, but we do have more flavors this year. Last year with, just blame everything on COVID. With COVID, they were only offering a certain amount of flavors, and I know you guys came out and you were very good sports and went with a rainbow instead of something else if need be. But the factory had a little bit of struggle there, but they are back 100% now. So we've actually, we're going to be serving all the flavors that they have to offer. So make sure you try those new flavors. So last but not least, this is still a work in progress. So we do appreciate your patience with this. The IB Yacht Club is located underneath the Tiger, which used to be called the Tiger's Den, and some other Tiger. Thank you for that. So we decided
Surfer Dog as well.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Surfer Dog, yes.
Surfer Dog.
Surfer Dog.
So, again, another idea for Gene Staples, and we're just trying to make that happen. I'm working alongside our new bar manager. His name is Charlie Clifford. Come out and see him. You might have seen him in the past. He's been working really hard on the bar side of it. I'm doing the food side. And we are going to be serving, I was telling somebody that interviewed me, or we talked earlier, it still has to be some quick serve food there because we are going to be, or we plan on being so busy, we need to make sure that we keep things moving quickly. I actually hired a manager for just the IB Yacht Club, so we're excited to see what he comes up with. And you will be able to come in off of the new piers.
New
Do you
piers.
want to talk about that? You
Well,
talk about
I'm the host. I'm going to ask you probing questions.
Yeah, probe me.
How many How many boats can park in these new piers?
And knowing these Indiana Beach fans, we could get creative.
We could squeeze.
You know what? Yeah, like sometimes they tie upon. So that's a great challenge. Let's see how many, like we could tie one.
Let's not promote that.
Okay.
There's enough for 16 boats.
18?
16, and then the front two spots are not. You can't get your boat. The jet skis, wave runners, so you can fit four paddle boats, kayaks. So you can get 4 of those up front, and then 16 boats. And where are those located at?
Well, the technical term for that is the Honey Creek area. It is a no-wake zone on the north side of the suspension bridge. It's the reason why we put it there is because it's always packed. It's always fun. People are just relaxing. You know, hard day at work, hard week at work. They come up here and they just hang out in that cove back there.
No waves.
No waves. No worries.
Boats not slammed into the beach. And that's next to what used to be the ferry drop-off, right? So those familiar where the campground ferries used to drop you off at that same location. That's where the new piers are going to be. Let's talk about the season passes and a daily admission. Can I get to the yacht club via the piers if I'm not a season pass holder?
Ding, ding, ding. Question of the day. I love it. That's a great question. So
I get paid the big bucks.
Yes. And you earn them. So you can come to the IB Yacht Club without a season pass or a day pass. Of course, we always encourage you having them, but you cannot enter the beach because there will be a turnstile there. You cannot enter the beach without one. We won't have a place to purchase tickets there. So if you plan on dropping people off to get into the beach, make sure they have their season passes. So we will have, and those of you, you'll be seeing some updates here as we get things constructed a little closer on the Facebook, on the Indiana Facebook page. We have a family area. So when you come in off your boat, it'll be a family area. You won't even see the bar area from the lake because it's kind of around the corner. We want to keep that adult section separate. This is still a family park, and Jean wants to keep it that way, so we respect that. So you can come up, your kids can run up, and there will be a food side right there towards the lake where you can run up, get some Dippin' Dots. We're offering a new product called True Fruit, which is fresh frozen chocolate-covered fruit, which is amazing.
Where's the sample? I was going to say.
I know I should have brought some. We eat them all.
We're just like a regular Regis and Kathy.
I would have totally brought you some, but we ate them all.
Well, that's not a good guest.
So good.
Guests bring stuff.
Oh, can I come back later and bring you something?
Yes, you can.
You be careful what you wish for.
True fruit? Fruit true? What's it called?
True fruit. It was on Ellen DeGeneres last week, so I upped my order. So as supplies last, of course, but we are anticipating a lot of people, so we should be prepared. But so you can run up, your kids can run up, grab something quick from the food side. And the main vision here, let me just tell you, so what this should look like in the perfect world.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So family of, let's say, the American families, family of 4. 4. Okay.
That's good.
2 parents.
1 boy, 1 girl?
1 boy, 1 girl.
Okay.
I like that.
Sounds familiar.
Mine too. I have a brother. Okay, so they come up, they bring the boat up, they park, and make sure you bring those bumpers. We don't want anybody running into the docks. Make sure your bumpers are on there. Okay, it's your responsibility to be safe drivers. So park your boat. Dad comes up and maybe just doesn't really want to walk around the park. He might just want to sit there and have a beer at the Yacht Club bar, which is around the railing. We're building the railing today for the adult side. So you can come around. He can sit there and have a beer, and the 2 kids and mom are super excited because they want to run in and they want to get an elephant ear. They want to get a lemon shake up. They want to get a Pronto pup. They want to get a souvenir from the boutique.
Quick run of skee ball, maybe.
I mean, just a quick run of skee ball. Get a crow keychain from the Boardwalk Gifts. I mean, you can go to all the different places, get some peas popcorn, maybe it won't be time for the escape room. You have to park and come in, and you can run in there. It's 20 minutes.
So this sounds like a full day, but if we only have 16 slips, what's the parameters here?
Well, we know that our guests at Indiana Beach are so respectful that they're going to think about the other families, and they're going to just park, as I said, time for one beer. So dad comes up, kids run in, they grab all their stuff, like Supermarket Sweep. You ever see that show?
I did see that.
Yeah,
show.
It'll be like Supermarket Sweep, so don't run on the boardwalk. So they'll grab their stuff, they'll come back and say, hey, Dad, we're back. They get in their boat, and then they go on their way. And then they're like, the kids are going to be begging all the way home. Can we go to Indiana Beach? Can we go to Indiana Beach? Can we go to Indiana Beach? All right?
So
then you drive around in your car, and you go to the new main entrance at the South Lot.
That's that way.
That way.
From where we're at.
Yes, that way. You're going to go to the new South Lot, and you're going to park, and you're going to use your season pass, come in, and then you can spend the rest of the evening there. But it's so fun to join.
You have me sold. I'm buying my pass today.
Really?
Yeah. So if I'm understanding this, we're going to have a 2-hour time limit because we don't have enough spots. We want everybody everybody's been screaming at me on Facebook. When are we getting the boats? When are we
scream on Facebook?
They type in all caps. You'd be surprised.
Oh, is that
You'd be surprised.
You had to help me with that last week.
No hanky panky here.
What does that mean?
That was the shout out to the other thing. Anyway, so 2-hour parking, 16 slips. We want everybody to enjoy it. We hope that you respect that time limit. You can get into the yacht club without a season pass. You can enjoy all the great food, a couple cold beverages. There's going to be a section for families and a section for adults. And if you want to enter the park from there, you need a season pass. Daily tickets are not available.
Correct. And we just added the yellow submarine, which came from the battleship ride. So you'll be able to have some photo ops. And I'm having delivered. I did kind of jump up and down and super excited. We're getting one of the battleships as well. So you'll be able to, and we're getting all the signs from the nooks and crannies of Indiana Beach, the old history signs that you'll be able to take pictures with there in the yacht club. So we're excited to see you there.
So real quick, there's a lot of history buffs I've noticed when we talk about Indiana Beach on social media. This yellow submarine that you have there now, a lot of people go back and forth. It was here, it was there. They'll post pictures of it. Where was this original ride at? Do you happen to know that? I know Lynn may know that.
The last time, and being down, I purchased back in 2005 from the Spackman's Luigi's. If you remember Luigi's, speaking of history, I know everybody remembers Luigi's. Now they're gonna be screaming for Italian beef and brats and stuff like that. So when I was down there, it was in the splash battle. So now where the bumper boats is, where the Dippin' Dots stand is, and between the Dippin' Dots and Icy, that's where, and you used to be able to shoot the water guns at the submarines. So that's where those were located. And I forget what I was told why they were removed, but it had to be done.
So yellow submarine, photo opportunities at the yacht club. You can take a photo op without getting into the park, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, we want you to have the season pass because we want you to come in and enjoy the entire park. For those non-riders, for those folks that don't want to ride roller coasters,
we have lots of stuff.
The train, the Schaefer Queen, the Queen Schaefer, that goes out every hour, and it is a complimentary ride with your season pass, unless it's a fireworks show. Fireworks, we're going to have 6 fireworks shows this year. Again, you can get on the Schaefer Queen. You get Queen Schaefer Queen, the train, the gondola ride, the sky ride, all nice, relaxing rides. You can enjoy the splash pad on a hot day. You can sit out here on the beach. You don't need to go on the roller coasters. You can walk around with your kids, your grandkids. You can people watch. I'm telling you right now.
That's a show in itself. That's worth the season pass in itself.
In just 2 trips.
2 trips.
Pays for itself. Parking's included. Across that new suspension. You're going to be coming in across the suspension bridge.
That's free.
That is free.
That's free.
Views are free. Smells are free.
Smells are free.
Head on over to the yacht club for some delicious food. She's got the great menu. This is Jen. She's putting it all together to bring it to you guys. So get on out here and support her, Indiana Beach, and everybody here.
Okay, and I'm going to bring you something.
Okay, she's going to bring me something.
Are you here?
I'm here all day. Try the veal.
Look at all these people.
People are watching.
And they're
I
thumbs
see
up.
questions. This guy, Bruce, keeps asking about the ski show. Bruce, no ski show. Ski show's not coming
Love
back.
the ski show, but you know what, Bruce? Wait. I know, because I'm a local resident, there are a lot of people in this community that are amazing skiers that will go by. So you could get a ski show all day long if you just go on the board. Yeah, and you can stand on the boardwalk. And I'll give a shout out to the Roth family, Ray and Finn Roth. They're amazing. The Dellingers. I challenge you guys to come out and give those shows. So you can just ski by and wave to all our people. So there's actually a ski show.
You could be part of your own ski show.
Yeah, you could be part of your own ski show.
Right. Yeah, just come out and do your own thing, and everybody will watch you, and I think it'd be good times.
Yeah.
The arcade does have new games.
The arcade does have new games.
Shout out to Sean. Yes, arcade will have new games.
Actually, Thomas, which is our amazing IT guy. I mean, we couldn't run.
Not this Thomas.
Thomas. He's kind of behind the scenes guy. Total IT, but I saw him unloading a new one yesterday. I'm surprised we didn't see it on that Midwest Coasters thing.
Bruce keeps chiming in about the ski show. He ran the best ski show ever years ago. Bruce, feel free to bring it on out to the lake. We'll all watch it and we'll enjoy the show. Anytime you want to, we'll either promote it on our Facebook page whenever you want to do the show. Bring out the skiers, bring out the boats.
We're not liable.
We'll have our fans line up and watch your show. It'll be a great time.
I love that idea.
Other than that, Ray says, hey, Ray.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Ray.
Who's it? What's it?
Oh, historical.
I mean, you could have plugged that when you were up there. That's under your.
So Lynn's gonna come up and tell you, because when I was I came on to do the crow's nest, I went upstairs and found all of the old antiques and felt the spirits up there of Indiana Beach. And immediately I sent them down to the Historical Society, which has its own booth, which I love, because when Gene Staples came last year, he said, you know what? Another thing for people to do without paying. Another thing. We have volunteers
we call that
work.
Value-added benefit. That is a value add.
VAB.
VAB. Yes.
Oh, you're getting
A
real
VAB.
technical about that.
That's a VAB. Okay. We have a lot of VABs, and we're going to find all the VABs.
That's VAB, B with a B as in boy. VAB.
Mm-hmm. VAB.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to find all the VABs, the values around here, and Historical Center is one of them. And wait till you see what they've added this year. Go ahead,
And
Lynn.
you would not even believe how much work has gone into the History Center. Like, the walls have been painted, display cases have been moved in and out. Part of my collection is on display there. A lot of other people have moved some of their collection on display. And shout out,
Who's that guy in the glass box?
Laszlo, my boyfriend. So Laszlo and I are a serious item.
Laszlo is back. If you did not come last year, Laszlo is back.
Laszlo's a VAB.
Laszlo's back.
Don't
Don't
steal
leave him
him
back up
from
because
Lynn,
he's
though.
mine. Yeah, I love him. I thought at first you were talking about Patrick, who is the one of our center volunteers, and he designed and created the ballroom. But big shout out necessary for Deb and Debbie, who went and found a display case. They painted it.
I actually helped them move that too.
You did. You're so good.
Okay.
They have been working their tails off, and like it's all behind the scenes stuff that nobody knows. So Deb, Debbie, Patrick, all of us.
Vab.
Vab. We see you. You're a Vab.
Fantastic. We appreciate it. And again, Historical Center is a nice place where you can go reminisce about the good old days. See it's in the old Run 21 spot.
Fascination.
Next to Fascination.
Next to Fascination.
Rainbow.
Between Fascination and Coasters and Roaster, and guess what? It's a VAB and free air conditioning.
Free air conditioning. Yeah, but don't fall asleep on our couch.
No, they do not. It's frowned upon.
We changed out the layout in there. So.
And this is on the Kittyland side. Again, next to Coasters and Roasters.
Which you're gonna want
fascination
to stop into
area.
coasters and
Fascination,
roasters.
the ball rolling
Oh my
thing with
gosh.
the little.
And again,
triangle.
just to reiterate, and again, I didn't touch on this with Gina, but I'm glad that you're still here because I didn't bring this up. Indiana Beach gets a lot of messages. Hey, I want to work at the Crow's Nest. How do I apply?
Yeah.
Well, again, just a real quick reminder. All of these concessionaires that you're going to meet today are all independently owned and operated. The beach does not hire for these locations. Jen manages these 4 locations, so she's the one in charge of hiring for those locations. How would somebody find an open position at one of your locations here?
Well, that's a great question again, Tom. So he is exactly right. So we have our own separate businesses for each one of the outlets. So if you are interested in working in something, of course, we need you to work at Indiana Beach doing the rides. We have housekeeping positions. We have all kinds of positions in the park services, security, a bar staff. Those will all go through the Indiana Beach website. So you can go to indianabeach.com. If you are interested in working for one of the private vendors, is it okay if they reach out? I don't know where to send them.
Well, I'm going to have every vendor talk about where,
Okay.
or concessionaire,
Okay.
talk about where
Okay,
they
so
should be going.
personally, for my
those.
4 stands, we actually, at this time, we have 58 employees to run our 4 stands. We've been very, very fortunate. So I got another one last night at 10 o'clock. He's asking me to work for the season. So for me, if you come out, use your season pass, come out during the season. If you're looking for work, what I thought is cool is if you're here visiting for the summer, how cool is that to have a summer job here at one of the places here? Don't forget about that. If you're here every weekend, we need people on weekends. So if you want to work even just 8 hours, go to indianabeach.com, fill out an application there. Today, one of the vendors, if you're interested, you can maybe even post it on here. We'll try to get you their information when they come on. You can look at our individual Facebook pages if you want. Mine is Triple J Futures. And that just kind of goes over my 4 stands. But if you have a general question, go to indianabeach.com, and they even have an inquiry where you can type in there, hey, I have a hiring question. Who do I talk to? And then we forward it through that site because I've received some inquiries through that site as well. So if you have any further questions, Tom Chrissy's your man.
And we need volunteers in the History Center. So
How do they do that?
if you want to volunteer to spread the love of history in the History Center, then you would contact Don Hurd. He is our fearless leader and kind of forges us ahead there.
He'll be here later,
Will he?
I believe. I believe he's
Sounds
got
good.
he's got a time slot here.
Yeah, and I need to give out just one little plug because I don't think
Plug away.
I know one vendor that's not going to be here, and I forgot to mention it earlier, but we are actually going to be offering face painting this season, and it is actually, the booth is going to be, it used to be the old ticket booth for the Schaefer Queens, so it's right across from the Schaefer Queen, right in the middle of the boardwalk. If you want to get those kiddos face painted, it's called the Painted Parrot, and it is run by Tammy Craig, and she's also looking for, as we talked about earlier, each place is tailored towards their profession. So if you're looking to be an artist and want to maybe learn, you don't have to be super skilled. She will teach you how to do the face painting. We're going to offer at times hair wraps and temporary tattoos as well. And she's an incredible person and is very creative. So that's going to be another exciting outlet. So come by, see us, and we're excited for May 22nd.
I think we covered it. I think we actually covered too much.
Probably. We're overwhelming.
This was too much information.
Tom and Jen, overwhelming.
But
TJ.
I don't know if too much information is enough.
No.
So I think I'm happy with how this turned out. So far.
I'm just really glad that we coined the slogan VAB.
I think we're good with that.
The VAB is going to be solid this season.
Yep, picking
So-
it up.
You know,
I'm
what's
gonna-
not a bad?
I'm going to sneak out. What?
My wrestling show. Shameless plug. Come to the Backbreaker Wrestling Show.
Saturday, August 7th. Tickets will be on sale this week. We're just working out the small mobile issue that we're having because we know a lot of people are probably going to want to buy their tickets on their smart device, and we're just having a little bit of a quirky issue with the mobile ticketing portion of that ticketing platform, and we're working out the kinks now.
You guys are the
Okay.
best.
And so if you promise, Tom, not to be upset at me, I'm going to tell you something.
Well, don't tell me on mine.
It's not
Do
bad.
not tell me
It's
live.
not bad. It's not bad. we're adding one more thing. You have to just put your finger up like that.
Okay, one more thing.
All right. So we're also
just
going to be
promised.
offering later in July. It's called Murder Mystery at the Staples, and it's actually going to be in the Sky Room, but I haven't gotten the stuff to Tom yet because we are trying to link it through to make sure before we send out the information, you can actually buy the tickets. And Thomas has been a little overwhelmed, but it is at the end of July, and it's going to be a murder mystery. And we have local people here that are going to be putting on where, have you been to like a
I've done a
murder mystery?
murdering.
theater?
Yes, I have done one once
Okay.
or twice in my life. Yes.
Okay.
And on that
All right.
note,
All right. So it's just for fun, and you'll be offered dinner. It's a whole package thing, so be looking for that as well. I just thought of that while she was playing that.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, good.
But
Murder.
one of the stages
Murder
is turning
mystery.
21 right before that, so we're hoping she'll be in attendance for that. It's kind of a tribute to her. So it's going to be like the Academy Awards, but like.
So we don't know who gets killed,
We don't.
or nor who the murderers are.
That's right.
Okay.
But we'll find that out on that night. So
Well, that's
be
good
looking-
times. We're going to try and find our next guest.
Who is it?
Charlie's Charms and More are
Okay, if
supposed
I
to be
see
here.
her- I didn't send that message out.
And then
Who is it?
Andrea
Roller?
Andrea Roller shortly after that. We are monitoring the chat, so I need a quick break. It's actually a lot colder here today than I thought it was going to be, so I'm frozen to the bone. Give me 2 minutes. We'll be right back. We're going to try and wrangle up Charlie's Charms and More and Andrea Roller. Those are the next two coming up. Be back in 2 and 2.
And I apologize. This is a very long stream here. So, as many of you guys know, they are opening up the Indiana Beach dock. The Indiana Beach dock. So, like, the Indiana Beach Yacht Club is going to have a total of 16 docks there. So, they said make sure that your bumpers are on. I don't know. I'm not a boater. But if you wanted to enter the park from there, I think there's a 2-hour time limit, and then you have to have a season pass. You cannot purchase a ticket from there. So if you're wanting a ticket, you'd have to purchase it in advance, use it. But remember, you can only have your boat docked for a maximum of 2 hours there because there's only 16 boat docks. And then I know they just talked about the various different things that's going to encompass. Tom's left. He'll be right back, I guess. I see a question. Aeron Coasters, I'm not crying, you're crying. I wonder if Fantasy Island merch will be available. Well, I imagine it would be. But first, they have to purchase the park. It's not been completed yet. It's in the finalization process of that. So once that's completed, then I'm pretty sure they're going to have a website and everything like that up. I think Clemington Park. I think Clemington Park has a website up now or is working on one. If you guys haven't been on the new Indiana Beach website, it's a lot better than in previous years, and you could actually navigate it a lot easier. Looks like they're bringing somebody else.
This is the old roof, the Sky Bar now.
It's a sky bar?
Yes.
Fabulous.
We are live, by the way, on Facebook. My name's Tom. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. We're on this camera right here.
Okay.
And so the purpose of this is to get, everybody that's going to be coming to the beach this summer to get a chance to meet you. You can give a, quick update of what you provide, where you're located, all that fun stuff. So I will hand it over to Charlie.
Okay. Hi, my name is Charlotte Reed. Everybody calls me Charlie. My store is Charlie's Charms and More. It is a crystal stone store. Plus, I am an intuitive energy reader, so you will also get the opportunity to get energy reads. We sell crystal stones for almost every occasion, such as rose quartz for self-love, amethyst for panic attacks, chevron amethyst for peace of mind. Let's see. We have all kinds of different stones, desert rose for self-confidence, things like that. These stones also represent healing metaphysical properties, but they're also great for collecting, and they look great in your house. We have amethyst and rose quartz tea lights, tapestry, incense, candles, beautiful stone necklaces, bracelets. So we have a wide variety of a lot of things. Something unique we wanted to bring to Indiana Beach and also White County. We've never, ever had anything like this. I did have a store, but due to COVID, I had to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
And so other than that, if you need a breath of fresh air, stop in, and the smell alone is very relaxing.
So, first of all, welcome. Glad to have you this year. Again, like you said, that's a unique product we're going to have here at the beach for everybody this year. Where are you located?
We are located across from the Tilt-A-Whirl, and where the
Is it the old Sugar
old Sugar Shack.
Sugar Shack.
The old Sugar Shack, and where the
Chicago
slide
people,
is.
it's not the same Sugar Shack.
Right.
This Sugar Shack was a candy store, fresh fudge, I think, and saltwater taffy,
yes.
all that fun stuff. Charlie is going to be, Charlie's Charms and More will be in that old Sugar Shack location, as Charlie mentioned, across from the Tilt-A-Whirl. So we're excited to have you. Anything else you want to say to anybody?
I thank you for the opportunity. I'm hoping to get to know you all, and I hope you really enjoy coming to the beach and checking out all the unique vendors and all the unique people.
Where's my finger going? There it is. Charlie Charms and More right there. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the time today.
Have a great day.
Coming up next, I think we're going to have Andrea Roller's photography. She's taking over the old Piddles building that's in the south parking lot. I'm going to go find her, and she'll be up in just a second. Thanks, everybody.
Well, that was a very, very, very quick one there. And I guess if you're into energy stones and all that jazz, there's a shop for that now. Okay. There's not really a whole lot of information going on, so I guess they're going to change it over whenever they have somebody new that comes in. So we do know that they're bringing back a lot of different things. So, you know, you have the yacht club, you have a bunch of different concessions. You're going to have the same ones from last year. I don't know if they talked about the Sky Room. If they did, I apologize. I was not in the same room when that happened. I had to take care of some things, so I let the stream go. But if they did mention it, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to answer it. But I don't think they talked about the Sky Room yet and the offerings at the Sky Room. I could be wrong. I might have to go back and watch that. But from what we know, from what we do know, it's, well, the Cornball Express this year. Oh, I'm excited for, okay. The Cornball Express this year is celebrating its 20th anniversary. It opened in 2001. And I did find out some interesting facts about the Cornball Express. The height is actually wrong if you find it on any sites. It's actually 75 feet tall.
All right, according to my calendar, my schedule, Andrea Roller is supposed to, is that you?
Yes.
Wow, look at the timing of this thing. I was just coming up to talk about some fireworks and stuff, but as long as you're here, let's introduce you. This is, oh, wait, I want to double the volume there. Andrea Roller.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Tom. Good to meet you.
A little chilly up here. I apologize. My hands are probably frozen. Andrea Roller, as I mentioned, is, for those that know the history of the beach, building in the south parking lot called the Piddles Building. It was the IB Convention Center, I think, for a little bit of time. She's moving a photography and events center there. We're on this camera here. The floor is yours. Let's talk about yourself and what you guys do.
Well, I'm Andrea Roller, and there's actually 3 of us all together. My sister has come here, Tammy Hancock, to do all the events. We're going to work with the group sales here at Indiana Beach, and we're going to do weddings. We already have 2 weddings booked. We have an open house for graduation. We just have all sorts of fun things that we can do up here. The building is just being revamped. That's where I came from. I'm sweating. We're taking, it's going to be shabby chic up there. It has the pavilion. There's a beautiful outdoor space where, with a little hill to get married. It's just a gorgeous venue. So we're pretty excited about that. And then along the same lines, or in a different with my photography, we're doing pictures here at Indiana Beach on the weekends to start out.
Okay.
And it'll be like when you go to bigger theme parks and they have the cards that they give you and they say here, and we're going to download all the photos at the end of the evening so they can get on there and they can, so they don't have to take their phones, get them wet on rides,
Right.
drop them in the lake. I'm sure there's a ton of fun down there.
Twice, yeah.
So anyway, they don't have to do that. They can get on there. There'll be little spots where it's, you know, the pictures taken with the haunted house, the carousel for little kids. And I'm hoping to get to the campground at some points for people that's taking family vacations and doing family photos. I'm just really excited to see what all we can offer this year.
That's great. So Piddles is outside of the park itself.
Yes.
And this is going to be a year-round studio.
An event
right?
center. Yep. And an
Okay.
event center. So
Great.
they can, so they can go in there and they can have birthday parties. But it will be open year round. There's heating in there and there's cooling.
We need heating in here. How do our Indiana Beach guests find you? I know there's, I know we have you promoted on our website, but how do they find you outside of our website?
Well, I'm at www.andrearollerphotography.com, or you can also find us on Facebook at Andrea Roller Photography and Events.
There you go. Andrea Roller, get your professional. If you're coming down with, we got tons of family reunions. If you're coming down with a family reunion,
Yes.
give Andrea a shout. Have some nice, great quality photos taken. You, your family, your events. She'll take care of you. Again, she's at the former Piddles building. That's now in the parking lot of our main entrance, just outside the suspension bridge. Anything else you want to say?
No,
Did we miss anything?
It'll be awesome because hopefully next season when we can get some printing going and some fun things like that, we're going to start carrying frames and some other different things too. So stay tuned because there'll be more to come.
All sounds awesome so far. We've had great time here this morning. Thanks again to Andrea for coming on.
Thank you so
nice
much.
meeting you. I appreciate
You
the
are
time.
cold.
I don't know why I'm frozen.
I got a warm heart. I'll warm it up.
Charlie's Charms, she gave me a quick reading, I think, and said, you're freezing. I said, you have a crystal to warm my hands up.
That's great.
I think that's what she's going to get.
Wonderful.
So, again, thank you very much for
You're
coming.
welcome.
Andrea, coming up next is Sharon with Utter Sensation.
Perfect.
So we'll get her going here in a minute, hopefully. But thanks again for coming by.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank you.
And remember, find Andrea Roller. She'll take care of all your photography needs, inside or outside the beach. As long as you're in the area and you need it, she's your girl. Give her a call. Real quick, while we wait for Utter Sensation to come, and Sharon has added a Totally Twisted. I'll let her speak to that when she comes. Real quick, yes, we do have the penny machine. The penny machine is in the hotel lobby when you check in. There's that penny machine that's in there. What was I going to say? Oh, fireworks. We're going to do 6 fireworks shows this year. Memorial Day, the 4th of July, the 3 Wednesdays in July. It's going to be the 14th, 21st, and 28th. And then Labor Day. So we're going to have 6 fireworks shows. They are on our calendar on our website, www.indianabeach.com. Click on the park hours. The map will show you, the legend will show you what dates the fireworks are. It'll also show you when the pool's open. All the different colored codings reference what hours we're open. So again, we're just waiting on Sharon from Utter Sensation to pop up here. She was actually scheduled at 1:15, so we're a couple minutes ahead of schedule now. I'm watching the chat and seeing the questions. I think someone was referencing the Sky Coaster, which is the big drop. We still do have the Sky Coaster. Yes, that is still available here at the park. Fireworks. Sharon is coming up to the stage right now as we speak. So, again, I'm just grabbing some questions here. Here comes Sharon.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Good to see you.
I apologize. I mean, I know you work in ice cream all day, but I can't. My hands are frozen. Sharon is back for season 2 of Indiana Beach, and she runs the Utter Sensation hand dipped ice cream. It's amazing. I had probably one too many scoops last year. And she's adding a second location here at the beach to do some other items. I will kick it over to Sharon and let her talk about not only Utter Sensation, but what Totally Twisted is, menus, where they're located, all that fun stuff.
Sure.
You're over here, by the way. I gotta keep reminding everybody where the camera's at.
Now I gotta keep
Camera 1, camera 2. We're only on camera 1 today.
1, 2.
We're not so high tech today.
All right. Well, so like Tom said, this is our second year for an Utter Sensation, and we serve hand-dipped ice cream, premium hand-dipped ice cream. We're changing it up this year with flavors and out of Michigan. So we have different ice cream, but it's still superb premium hand-dipped ice cream. We do shakes, banana splits, sundaes, root beer floats. Root beer floats seem to be our biggest seller last year. The other place is Totally Twisted. We're still going to be doing the pretzels, the soft pretzels. We'll have hot mustard and cheese you can put with that. We'll also do cotton candy. We're going to have, besides the pink and blue, we're going to change it up and have flavored. So we'll have like watermelon, apple, green apple, things like that. We're going to do churros. And the neat thing with the churros is we're also adding a soft serve ice cream with flavor bursts. And so we're going to come up with a sundae. We have a cinnamon bun flavored ice cream. So we're going to do the cinnamon churros, the cinnamon flavor ice cream, and then either your choice of chocolate syrup or caramel syrup, things like that. So
That sounds
we're really
awesome.
excited. Oh, and nachos. We're also doing nachos with the cheese.
Okay, so Other Sensation is going to be in the same location.
Same location.
Totally Twisted is this it going to be in this corner location?
It's going to be in the corner. It's
being painted as we speak.
exactly. It's the hot pink is gone. The Pepto-Bismol pink is gone. It's
Let's
gonna
call it
be-
cotton candy pink.
Cotton candy pink is gone. And well, doesn't it look like Pepto-Bismol?
I guess
Yeah,
it
okay.
does. Yeah.
So it does.
That's gone.
That's gone. It's going to be blue and white. It's called Totally Twisted because of the ice cream twists, the pretzel twists, the churro twists, and I think that's it.
Totally Twisted. Nacho
Totally
twists.
twisted. Nacho twists.
And are the pretzels going to be a twisted pretzel?
Well, they'll be the regular
It's not like
big pretzel.
it's not a straight. It's a twist because
it's
it would
the twisted pretzel.
it would be
Yeah.
funny that everything was twisted except your pretzels, which
No.
would be the only thing you would expect to be twisted
Exactly.
on that menu.
Exactly.
Okay, so Other Sensation, Totally Twisted, and again, I'd like to remind everybody, our concessionaires such as yourself are independently owned and operated. So
We are.
if, when people are looking for jobs and they want to apply at either of your locations, a lot of times they're coming to our social media or Indiana
Sure.
Beach and asking, hey, I want to get hired there. I don't know if you're presently still looking for employment.
We're
But
always looking.
If people were looking to want to work for you or one of your locations, how do they find it? Where do they go?
All right. So we also have a place, another sensation downtown Monticello on the corner of Main and Harrison, right next to the Methodist Church. And you would stop in there, you'd fill out an application. Either I will be there or Amber will be there. Amber's my manager. Does everything for me. She's awesome. So it'll either be her or me. You fill out an application and let us know which place you want to work at. If you want to work at both, because we always need people downtown and we always need people here at the beach.
Now, I know Other Sensation has its own Facebook page. Does Totally Twisted now, or are they sharing it?
Nope. Totally Twisted has its own Facebook page. It's Totally Twisted at Indiana Beach. You can go on there and you can find out about our specials or anything like that.
Okay, great. And then again, I'm sure if they are looking for employment, they could probably reach out, send a message through Facebook as well, right?
Absolutely. You can send a message. You can call us, 574-240-1477. Yeah, we're always looking for people. And right now we need team leaders. I have enough younger kids, but I need college kids or seniors in high school that can be a team leader for out here.
Great. Well, that's great. Appreciate the time today. Anything
Sure.
else you want to tell everybody?
No, I'm looking forward to another great season and can't wait to see everybody.
Fantastic. Well, again, this is Sharon from Other Sensation, Totally Twisted. We will see you guys. She'll see you guys at the beach this summer. And thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Peace out.
Bye. And again, a reminder, I know that, everybody's, from what I'm hearing, a lot of our concessionaires are, looking for help. And again, Indiana Beaches as well. We're looking for ride operators, games, and again, very flexible schedules, part-time, full-time weekends. So that's, again, you can go to indianabeach.com and apply there today. We get you set up with a quick interview and get you hired on right away. So again, indianabeach.com is hiring, and any of our vendors you've seen today, or concessionaires you've seen today, they all, for the most part, they all have their own Facebook page and our website. And if you want to be part of something exciting, this is our historic 95th season of Indiana Beach. It's Gene's second year here, as we get into season number 2. And again, as she mentioned, painting, construction, you guys could probably all hear it all going on in the background right now. Other sensation, that's we just wrapped up. And coming up next is Mr. Elephant Ears himself, Safari So Good. Let me give a quick break. Again, I'm going to step away just for a minute, and I will be right back with Marv from Safari So Good.
So we're waiting on Tom to come back, but Utter Sensation. So that's that milkshake place that I was telling you guys about. Great milkshakes, great ice cream there. I had the root beer float, chocolate shake, strawberry milkshake. Great milkshakes, definitely worth the money. I forget how much they were, like $6. Well worth it. And I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great addition to the park last year. I'm not sure who this person is that's coming up. The elephant ear stand's been there forever, so I think that's who this is. I just call it elephant ears. Best elephant ears that I've ever had. I've been to a lot of parks, a lot of carnivals, and this is still the place that I go back to all the time to have their elephant ears. It's just really good, like the best ever. I don't know what they do differently, but it's great. So there's a couple different editions. Like I said, Cornball Express is celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. Right now, we're working on a history of Cornball Express video. I'm trying to get all the information related to that, and I'm going to be releasing that this summer. I want to make sure all the information's in there so you guys know how it came about and stuff like that. So, and as you know, it's one of the only coasters that actually has its own mascot, Cornball, which I haven't seen Cornball in a long time at Indiana Beach. But, back in the day, I think that ride was sponsored by Sprite. And then I think the Hoosier Hurricane was sponsored by Coca-Cola. Well, obviously it's the same company, but I remember they used to have, the actual spots, they used to have the advertisements on the front of the car. So there's a lot of different things happening. The main entrance will be at the south entrance, which if you guys don't know where the south entrance at, that is the entrance that you use to go across the suspension bridge. And it's actually the first one you come across if you're coming from Monticello. So it kind of makes sense. There's a lot more parking over there. I'm not sure what's going on with the VIP parking. I don't know what they're utilizing it for right now. I'm hoping that Tom gives us more information on that. Actually, I'm going to ask Tom on here. Hold on. Let me ask him on here. Is okay.
Chris.
So I did ask him that information on there, and feel free to take a break away from this because this is a long stream. So I'm actually going to get off of here for a minute. I'm going to continue to let the stream go. Many of our videos, if you guys, we're going to bring back our live chats during the week. We don't know when we're going to bring that back. We think next week. But we're going to limit to like an hour and a half. Congratulations to the winners of our giveaways. We're still working out, giving out, obviously, that. And what else we have here? We hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's actually growing. We're almost at 2,100 now. On Facebook, we're at almost 2,400 followers. And Twitter's almost at 300 followers. So join us on Twitter if you guys haven't done so yet. Zach from our team actually runs our Twitter and makes it a lot of fun. And it's actually hilarious to see some of the stuff that he posts and responds to. And we do have a TikTok, but we don't know what we're going to do with it yet. Now, YouTube just introduced something called YouTube Shorts. I think that's to compete with Instagram stories and Twitter stories and TikTok. So we might look into doing some, fun little tiny videos here and there on that, but I'll have to look further into that. I know it's something new that they just started over there, and I think you have to keep it at like a minute or less So that's kind of cool. Kentucky Kingdom did open last weekend. Holiday World opened their pass holder preview last weekend, if you guys didn't know that. So Holiday World and Kentucky Kingdom are currently open. So if you guys needed somewhere to go, Kings Island also had their pass holder weekend last weekend. So if you wanted something to do this weekend before Indiana Beach opens, they are open as well. Six Flags Great America is also open as well. And they just announced a member appreciation event for their new Tsunami Surge water coaster that's opening on Memorial Day weekend. So if you guys wanted to go to that, May 29th is when they're having that member appreciation event, which I believe is on a Saturday. Yeah, it's got to be on a Saturday because Memorial Day falls on the 31st this year, which is interesting because, the last couple of years it didn't fall on that. They're talking about at Indiana Beach opening possibly up the water park again. Now, this is kind of like what I've talked about before. I think out of all the areas at Indiana Beach that needs work done to it and upgrades done to it, it's the water park. So I'm hoping we hear something here soon from it. I think Tom might be reading the questions right now. I'm hoping that Tom answers the questions about the VIP parking lot because I know a couple of you guys have actually asked me about that, and I don't know the answer to it. Well, it looks like we got a thunderstorm happening out here soon, so the connection might actually start fading away a little bit. But
all right, I'm back live here.
Here we go.
Just informed Marv will be up in a few minutes. Coming up after Marv, we've got Don Hurd coming in here shortly from the Schaefer Shop. The two Ryans coming up. They're doing the Pronto Pup, Earl's Pizza, Ballroom Concessions. A lot of exciting things coming up. I'm trying to definitely check on your comments and questions while we're doing this. Someone asked where we were. We're located in Monticello, Indiana, which is pretty much right smack dab in the middle of Chicago and Indianapolis. We're right in the middle. This is going on our 95th season here at Indiana Beach. So if you've never been, highly recommend you come out and give us a try. It's a great time. We're open May 22nd. Season runs through Halloween this year. Again, once we get after Labor Day, we're going to go to weekends only. And our Halloween horror is a great time that late in the season. So everybody come on out, check it out. Saw some other questions. Let's see what that was. Someone asked about the parking. What was that? The VIP parking. Our main entrance this year is the south entrance. That's going to be, we've got several parking lots. The season pass holder and the main entrance will be the south entrance, which is the suspension bridge, which is probably one of the most anticipating entries to an amusement park that I've ever been at. The suspension bridge is the biggest suspension bridge in the state of Indiana. It's a really cool feature. You hit the ticket booths, you come through, you get checked in, and then you go through this. You go across this suspension bridge as you head to the park, and you just start seeing the gondola ride all lit up, the rides. It's amazing, and it's just super exciting, and really gets you get those kids ready to want to run across that suspension bridge and get to the fun. The north lot will be for lodging guests and handicap parking only. And also in the afternoons or evenings, it'll be for those that want to come to Sky Bar for Sky Bar, Sky Room, Sky Lounge for dinner or for our live entertainment. We're going to have live entertainment in the Sky Bar most Fridays and Saturdays starting in May through at least Labor Day. And again, all of that is up on our website, indianabeach.com. So please make sure you're checking out there. I do see Marv out in attendance. Let's bring him on up here so he can have a little chat about Marv and what he's got going on. I don't think I've ever officially met you yet, Marv.
No, we have not. No, we have not.
My name's Tom. Marv, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you taking a few minutes today. We're over here on this camera. Marv is Safari So Good, which is elephant ears. I apologize. I don't think I have an official logo for you. I do have a fantastic picture of one of your elephant ears, though, and it's making me hungry. It blends right in with your shirt, though, on the screen there. So making me hungry just looking at it. So why don't you give a quick shout-out, what you guys do? And Ollie, I mean, you guys have been here for a long time, so the floor is yours. Have at it.
Oh, yes. We built stand in 1975 back in there. And I think we sold elephant ears for like 35 cents each back then. So it's like so now I think we're at $6 now.
Don't say 35 cents. Everybody will want you to sell for 35 cents.
I said we want a retro price.
Right.
Said, no. Geez, Dad actually started as Robert Johns back in 75. He was the main man. Of course, he is not with us anymore. He had passed away just a couple years ago, so it was kind of sad. But hey, things move on. Let's see, what thing we just sell out the best elephant ears on the planet right here at Indiana Beach.
That's what I hear. Best elephant ears. I have actually had them. They're really darn good. What other products do you sell other than elephant ears? Do you have any other treats, or is it just strictly all elephant ears?
Just pretty much just elephant ears. You get we do cater to if you have sugar diabetes, we do have fake sugar put on there, so that kind of helps out.
Never knew that was a thing.
And then we could put ice cream on there, and apples and cherries, and we used to do blueberries, but we didn't do that no more. But we're looking for a good year this year coming on, and we'd like a shout out for the Gene Staples. Hey, yeah, and let's see where to go from here.
So elephant ears been here since 75. They are in the same spot you guys are always accustomed to. They're right outside here, right outside the beach, up near the north end, close to the arcade, close to the ballroom, literally right up below the Sky Bar where we're broadcasting from. Marv is your guy. He'll be here all year. If you haven't had one yet, make sure you stop and see him on your trip up. You will not be disappointed. Anything else you want to say to anybody while you're up here?
No, we're just hoping for a good year. And down here, I always call these the leaky tikis right here by here at the Roof Garden. So enjoyed this area very much the whole life. Been here my whole life. So I'm looking forward to keep on the tradition.
There you go. Appreciate your time today, Marv. Thanks for coming up. You're going to see Marv down here. Safari So Good, elephant ears. Make sure you stop and get one, at least one of your visits this year. He'll be ready for you and have the non-sugar version for you as well.
All right.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That was Marv. Thanks, everybody. Again, appreciate everybody coming in today. We are rolling through. We're about halfway through where we want to be today. Next is going to be our Schaefer shop. That's Don. I'm going to see if I can get him up here a little bit early. We were behind schedule. Now we're way ahead of schedule. So I'm going to see if I can get Don in here now. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we have. Well, I am, Chris, you tell me. I'm broadcasting from Wi-Fi here up at the Sky Bar. I think it's pretty good.
I don't know what happened to their feed. I don't know if he's trying to connect over to the Wi-Fi or not. I think the question I had was on the boardwalk. So obviously there's Wi-Fi this year. I utilized some of it last year, but I don't remember there being Wi-Fi on the boardwalk. If any of you guys remember that, please let me know. Let's see here. Not sure why it's been interrupted. I think he'll be back in a second. This has happened before with their feed. So while we're waiting on them to come back in, he's probably connecting to the Wi-Fi maybe to show how good the Wi-Fi is this year. I'm not sure. But let's see here. They said that the Sky Coaster was returning. It's obviously a paid attraction. Fun fact is that down in Orlando, they have the world's tallest Sky Coaster, and it's at Fun Spot Kissimmee. And myself and Zach actually got the opportunity to ride the world's tallest. Scary. We actually did it sitting down, and then you could do it kind of like in the flight position, which is kind of cool. But we still thank Fun Spot for having us out there that day to test out all that stuff. That was really cool of them. But I have not been on the one at Indiana Beach yet. I do want to do it this year. Now that I've conquered the world's tallest one, I don't think the one at Indiana Beach will be that bad. I see it turning. I see his little thing turning, so it must be trying to gain some connection. So that's good news. Let's see, nothing much. So the main parking will be in the grass lot. Well, there's actually 2 grass lots. You have the south entrance, and then you have the one over it's across the street from the old it's actually next to all the resorts and across the street from the campground kind of, and the old go-kart track. I don't even know if that go-kart track's still open or not. We're doing a travel guide for Indiana Beach this year, so we're going to do the ultimate travel guide of the area surrounding Indiana Beach. We're working on this. This is going to take a while for us to get all the filming and everything done. But we're going to showcase a lot of the different things to do in the area. Dustin did one last year showcasing some things, but I want to expand upon that and kind of show more than that. Looks like, and I can't read this on my end. Let's see what it says here. Sire, we're having trouble playing this video. Try again. I don't know what's going on. I'm the one who asked that question about the Wi-Fi, so I was just asking questions for you guys because I know a lot of you guys have asked me questions about that before. I don't really private message anybody over at the park anymore because I know they're busy getting the season done. So, what does that say? Share to what? Why does it always say share to ThrillMax? That's weird. I don't even own ThrillMax or have any participation in that. We actually have a group, if you guys aren't a part of it, called Lame Coaster Fans. If you guys wanted to check it out, we put all of our news, and it's a good chat room for everything. And I also run another page. It's called Indiana Beach Nation. Actually, I run a couple. Indiana Beach Pass Holders and Indiana Beach Nation. It's my goal to eventually turn Indiana Beach Pass Holders completely over to Indiana Beach. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. I don't think it's an issue on my side because my side would show that there's no connection. So if you guys can see me, I know that it's not my connection that's going out. And there it goes again. Power almost went out just there. I might be losing power because we have a nasty thunderstorm moving through here, if you guys could hear it. What happened here? I want a brain game. This is okay. I'm going to take this off of here real fast. We'll just talk about general things. You guys have any questions you guys want to know about or anything of that nature? Please let me know. I'm actually waiting on Indiana Beach to come back in on view on this. So while I'm waiting on them, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I might be losing power on my side. I actually live in Orlando, Florida now. I don't live in Indiana. I am up there every other weekend, and I do cover a lot of different things in that area as well. I don't know what happened here. It's like their internet went out all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It's on there, and I'm in Northwest Indiana. Do we know if they advised? Advised of what? Oh, it's on their end. Okay. I'm just making sure because that's kind of weird. I'm trying to think if he's trying to show me the Wi-Fi worked or something, and then the laptop might have lost connection. And you know how Facebook is; it automatically disconnects off of things. I don't see anything new. Huh. That's weird. Well, hopefully they come back in here soon again. But do you guys have any questions? Let me know on here. I think I have 15 people joining us. So like I said, we have that Indiana Beach outing on July 17th. So what I'm going to do, and I've been talking about it, by this Friday, there's going to be a website posted. Now, here's the catch. If you guys want no fees added, because I can't control that, I'm not going to absorb the fees that are associated with using a credit card. So if you guys want no fees added, respond to that email that you would have gotten, and I'm going to actually put another link to that interest form so you could have access to possibly using Venmo. The reason I used Venmo was to save everybody money, because everything else wants 2% on top of that. So I can't absorb those fees. So that's $20.99 per ticket, $18.99 per food and drink. So if you're going to use your credit card and you want to utilize this website, that's fine. But I cannot absorb those fees because we're not charging anything for this event at all. Now, if you don't want a season, or if you don't want a ticket or a food and drink, then you can't get access to this group outing, because we have already asked guest speakers to come to this outing. We have Ed Ward actually joining us and Don Hurd that have already agreed to join us for this Indiana Beach outing, which we definitely thank them for that. But if you wanted to join it, there's a minimum $3 per person, because we're having a scavenger hunt and a variety of different things. And we're actually inviting them as guests. So we're not asking them to pay anything. We're actually going to pay their way, since they're guests, for food and drink. They already have season passes and they're already in the park. So we are trying to get more guests on there. We're going to have a Q&A session with members of our team. So you'll be able to get questions ready beforehand, and we'll answer questions. I have already got the special guest speakers. We're going to have a scavenger hunt. The winner of the scavenger hunt is going to win some prizes. And then we're also going to have a 50-50 raffle. The 50% will go in your pocket. The other 50% is going to go back to an organization called Give Kids the World. If you don't know about Give Kids the World, we are actually part of an event going on at Hollywood Nights. And that event, basically, any kids that are terminally ill or have a sickness, they go down to this village. It's called Give the Kids the World Village. And in this village, they could stay there, and they're able to go to the local parks in Orlando, Disney World, Universal, whatever park they want to go to. And they pay for their housing. They pay for their park tickets. They pay for their plane tickets getting out there. And it's a great organization for those kids that last wish would be to go to Florida amusement parks. So they also do events at other parks as well, but they have their own village down there, which is really cool. So we're going to be a part of them again. And at the 50-50 raffle, like I said, 50% will go back towards that organization. We're going to cut them a check from the event, and it's going to get donated to Give Kids the World, because they do great things. Hollywood Nights, we're doing a marathon event. So they're having like a marathon where you could a certain amount of laps on coasters and flat rides and stuff like that. Do we know if they added more track to the triple loop? No, they did not add more track to. That would be, I don't think that would be possible. The only thing I do know is that there might be some things going on with, hold on, let's see if we're back again. I think I got an alert. Oh, they're back.
You're going to have your heat resistant too, so you put your coffee on there, whatever you want to do with those, nice. or just make it with a nice little wall plaque or something on your desk or something along that line. So any IB fan would love to have those.
All right, let's go back to this. You can buy 1,000 of these and tile their bathroom floor.
Exactly, they very well could, and I can fix them up. Also, we have another one called Indiana Beach, My Happy Place. We have that one available too. All the artwork on this is original artwork that I've taken or somebody else has taken from the area. We have 5 different designs of those too. People can shop for those, and we have the 6x6 blocks, and we have the 4x4 blocks, and also we have the 8x8 blocks in that too. So whatever size you want. Also, we have available in the shop some limited edition things. Everybody's heard about Ed Ward. Ed Ward has been an icon here at Indiana Beach for a number of years. Ed has graciously let us use some of his artwork. So we put together some framed prints of some of the shops and some of the signs, the iconic signs that Ed has painted in the past, and we have those available in several different sizes and price ranges, so we can hit about anybody's pocketbook who want to take home a souvenir of Indiana Beach on a retro design. Also, we have that sign there too, one of the old entrance signs. So we have 5 different designs you can choose from with those framed prints like that. Also, we have posters, some retro posters that we have available too for the guests to shop at. And
I'm going to just show these again.
Oh, you go right ahead.
We did have a little bit of an internet glitch. We lost the broadcast for a second there.
Yeah. So this here is the old Lupa plane, or the Plano Loop. It's the old Bullet that they used to have years ago. And then here's one I think it's a crowd favorite, is the Flying Bob. That's from another amusement park. But these are very well detailed. And anybody who's a fan of Americana or retro theme parks, Keith LaCour's artwork will be very, very befitting to be framed at your house or give as gifts. They are great. They are wonderful. And they're all moderate price and able to hit everybody's price range. So we try to get some things that are different, that you haven't seen before, at a gift shop at Indiana Beach, and they're just kind of fun items.
This isn't crow-scented, is it?
No, not crow-scented. We want it to be nice. We want it to be a pleasant scent. So we have lemon and we have vanilla.
There you go.
So then we have the custom-made newspaper headline papers also that you can get.
Indiana Beach Gazette.
And we'll have very many. We'll have several different. You can come up with your own headline, or we can help you come up with your own headline. For gift giving and things along that line. But again, we're just excited to be out here at the park this year. And to be a part of history here in Indiana Beach as they move toward 100 years.
100 years?
On the shores of Lake Schaefer.
And 95th year this year as we march towards 100.
Absolutely. And again, we're just excited. And we know the IB Nation is very excited about what's happening here at the park with the new coasters that are coming in and some of the other neat things that are coming in, like with the what's that called over here? The beach thing?
What's the Sea Warrior? Which one are you talking about?
Yeah, the Sea Warrior, and then where the boat docks are.
Oh, the yacht club.
Yeah, the yacht club. Yeah, the yacht club. That's going to make the boaters on Lake Schaefer very, very happy being able to have that opportunity to come in and be able.
Well, we hope so. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, we're just so excited to be a part of Indiana Beach and to be a part of the community here. And we just think it's going to be a great season. And again, we're very thankful for Gene Staples, what he's done here, and what Tom has done with the marketing team. And again, another thing we have here also is the Indiana Beach Historical Center too, and I'm in charge of that also. And I just want to give a shout out to all my volunteers who have helped diligently in putting that together. And I got Deb Gask and Deb Vandervoort, who have done an astounding job of doing some redecorating this year. And so when you come into the Historical Museum this year, you'll see some different things, some different displays. We'll have a monitor there that's going to be showing some videos, those type of things too. And we're supposed to have a few items for sale there too that you can't get anyplace else. So there's a lot of neat things happening at Indiana Beach, and we got something for everybody here, with whether you want the carnival food or you want to find some souvenirs for gifts and things along that line. It's all here at Indiana Beach.
And Deb are fantastic trivia players. I just want to point that out.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so Historical Center, Lynn mentioned earlier that you might be looking for some volunteers.
Oh, absolutely.
How would they get in touch with you?
Just contact me on Facebook. I just put my name in, Don Hurd. You'll find me there on Facebook, and say you want to volunteer at the Historical Center. It's a fun place to work, and it's air conditioned too, which is really nice. But it's really nice to have people come in and talk about their memories about Indiana Beach and how long they've been coming there. And we got a lot of neat historical items at the Historical Center that you probably haven't ever seen, or maybe you haven't seen in a number of years. But there's a lot of neat things. If you got things you want to donate, to the Historical Center, we're welcome to do that. Or if you want to loan them to the Historical Center, we can do that too. We keep a log of everything that's been donated or given to the or loaned to the Historical Society or Center. And so if you want to get it back, you can get it back. But it's just a great thing to have here at the park. And Gene's vision, he wanted to honor the history of Indiana Beach with the historical center. And I was honored that he tapped me to want to head that up. But again, if you want to volunteer, I tell you, it is fun to volunteer. We got shifts for about anybody. We got 3-hour shifts, and we want to be open as much as the park is open then too. So anyway, so if you want to work at the historical center, direct message me on Facebook.
It also has its own Facebook page, right?
It has its own Facebook page. You can do that too. And we try to cover all the bases. But volunteers, we love having volunteers and be a part of Indiana Beach. So if you're an Indiana Beach major fan, or you don't have to be a major fan, just come in and man the booth. You get to meet a lot of interesting people who've got some great stories about Indiana Beach. So that, so History Center, the Indiana Beach Gazette, and the Schaefer Shop, come in and see us. We're glad to have you.
Now, are the Schaefer Shop and the Gazette in the same location? Or
They're in the same location, right side by side each other. So if you want to shop the Schaefer Shop and get your headline done, you can do it all one-stop shopping there.
And this is by where the Veterans Fountain area, right there?
Right there. It's right next to the popcorn shop there. So come on down and see us, say hello.
And Lynn already told us no napping on the couch in the History Center. And a reminder, History Center is on Kittyland side of the boardwalk, next to Fascination, and between Coasters and Roasters and Fascination.
Absolutely, you can't miss it. Again, be sure to stop by and say hello to the people at the Historical Center. It's a passion of a lot of people who love Indiana Beach, who want to share their stories, and they want to hear more stories about Indiana Beach.
And remember, the Historical Center is no admission.
Right.
You can come in, relive the past. As Jen mentioned earlier, value-added benefit. That's a benefit of being, your daily admission ticket or your season pass. You get full access to the Historical Center. You can donate to it. You could volunteer there. There's just so many options at the Historical Center.
We like to have our people or fans of Indiana Beach engage with the Historical Center, and you can just come in and talk about your memories about Indiana Beach. Or again, we really love for you to volunteer and be engaged with that, because we do need volunteers, and just come on out and be a part of Indiana Beach. It's like we are. It's fun.
It's fun.
It is.
It's a ton of fun.
I think I'm a ton of fun, but but it is a lot of fun here at Indiana Beach. And again, it's the happy place for a lot of people here, and a lot of memories up and down this boardwalk of people over the decades. And again, I'm just really tickled death to be a part of Indiana Beach and the rebirth of Indiana Beach under the Staples regime. So again, thank you for this opportunity to share what we do here.
Yeah, and then if you're part of, again, I know Indiana, we've said this before, Indiana Beach Amusement Water Park is the official page of Indiana Beach. We do have a handful of fan pages that are not run by Indiana Beach, but if you've seen photos from last season at Indiana Beach, it's probably 100% certainty they came from Doc.
I took well over 10,000 photos last year at Indiana Beach. I just love taking photos, and my philosophy is, you got a memory card in your camera. It's unlimited how many photos you take, and people love looking at photos.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. Last year I only had one complaint about somebody who didn't want their photo taken. It's fine, and I honor that request. But I love taking photos, and people love seeing other people have fun at Indiana Beach. And plus, we're working out something with another booth here. We might be able to have you can look at the photos and be able to order those photos right here online.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Hopefully once that comes to fruition, let us know, and we'll get it plugged online for everybody.
Do that. Well, thank you very much for everything.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you.
Nice meeting you,
and
little
my
guy.
grandson Wyatt today, he's a big, he calls it Anna Beach.
That's all right.
He's a big fan. He'll be out here quite a bit, won't you? Absolutely. Anyway, thank you, folks. Come out and see us at Indiana Beach, and everybody
Schaefer Shop, Indiana Beach Gazette, photo galore.
You name it.
You name it. Don's got it. Come see him. Get your fancy newspaper like I got here. And see him, see you, see everybody at the beach this year.
Hi, everybody. Thank you.
Ooh, what happened there?
Timed out just right.
Yeah, it was good timing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
There you go, buddy.
All right. That was, we're more than halfway through. My next guest is already here, thankfully. We're way ahead of schedule, so I'm glad that he made it in early. I know we did have, I apologize, we did have a little bit of a snafu between our last concessionaire and Don. Went back live and got caught up today, so hopefully everybody's caught up with where we're at. I'm going to try and get the correct feed up on my screen here so I could see what questions are popping. They're the same questions. A lot of the questions are the same that keep showing up, and that's fine. Obviously, I don't expect someone to sit here and watch 2 or 3 hours of what we're doing. But again, IndianaBeach.com. If you're looking for a summer job, come on over to our website. And a reminder: all of the concessionaires that you're meeting today, that you're being introduced to today, all of those locations are independently owned and operated. And we'll try to get you the correct information. If you're interested in working through another one of those outlets, we will make sure that the concessionaires speak to where you can apply. I know my next guest, I've gotten a couple messages, and we try to steer these folks in the right direction as to where the proper place is to get hired, to go and apply for these jobs. So coming up next is Ryan of Ryan's. We've got Pronto Pup, Earl's Pizza, Ballroom Concessions, and it's funny because it is RYANS apostrophe. Someone tried to grammatically correct online, and it's the way it is because there's 2 Ryans. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Come on in and have a seat. Oh, let me get that off of your. Let's just slide that down. All right. I don't know if you've been watching it all or catching up. What we're doing is we're just going over your locations, what you're serving, all that fun stuff. So we're on this camera here and have at it.
Well, we have 3 stands here at Indiana Beach. The first is Ryan's Pronto Pup, and you're right, it is RYANS apostrophe, because there are 2 Ryans that own it. We are ecstatic to take over the Pronto Pup stand, which is the oldest operating food stand here at Indiana Beach. Same place since 1947.
1947.
It's located directly under where we're at, up here at the Sky Bar. And all the same food that they've had for years, same recipe. We're not going to change anything. We want to carry on that tradition that they've had there for so long.
I'm sure that's probably one of the first questions that people who love the Pronto Pups would ask. But so that's good to hear. Same location since 1947 here, right below, as Ryan said, right below us. Same recipes. But you also had something you're adding to that menu, right?
That's correct. I came up with an idea with a product that I had seen. And instead of a hot dog on a stick dipped in batter, this is actually a cheeseburger on a stick dipped in batter. So we call it the Pronto Pup Burger. And it's the new item that we're adding to the stand this year. So we're pretty excited about it. We've got a lot of feedback on people that can't wait to try it. I think it tastes pretty good, but for those of you that don't like hot dogs, you'll have a cheeseburger on a stick.
Cheeseburger on a stick. Who knew? Cheeseburger on a stick. Again, okay, so that's all Pronto Pup, again, right below us. Let's talk Earl's Pizza for a second, which is over here. Earl's Pizza, for those that are familiar with the Boardwalk, is taking over Boardwalk Pizza, somewhere in the middle of the Boardwalk as you head down towards the south end. And I've gotten a chance to see a sneak peek of it. For those that were there even last year, you're not even going to recognize the place. It's completely different. I don't want to steal his thunder. I'll let you talk about it. Go ahead.
Well, we were asked by Gene if we would be interested in taking over the pizzeria, and Ryan and I both said yes right away. It's been a dream of ours to own a pizzeria. The other Ryan is a organist, a theater organist, church organist, and we have a theater organ that we'll be placing in the pizzeria. So years ago when I was a kid, there used to be a restaurant in Indianapolis called Pipes and Pizza. I know up in Illinois, there's another one called Beggar's Pizza. They have an organ in there. So we've got a completely new restaurant inside of an old shell. It is old school retro themed. We came up with a new name, Earl's, in honor of Earl Spackman, who started the park. It's fresh pizza, it's fresh ingredients, and while the guests are there, they're going to be able to experience not only the theater organ, but we've got some televisions in there that will feature silent black and white films, silent cartoons, and old home videos from the park back in the 50s and 60s.
That's great.
And all of those videos will be accompanied by a theater organ. So it will be good pizza, good food, and entertainment too.
That's great. That's cool to hear. Reminds me, we had a place growing up called Shakey's, right outside Chicago, that did this similar thing. It was old movies, black and white, old no sound movie type things.
Right.
It was a really cool place. So looking forward to Earl's to open. Again, that's going to be where the Boardwalk Pizza used to be. Last thing we need to talk about is this Ballroom Concessions.
So Ballroom Concessions was an idea that we came up with last year. Excuse me. While working in the Pronto Pup stand, one of the things that we noticed from the guests that were visiting the concert series was some of them had an inability to get food if they were not season pass holders.
Okay, that's right. That's a fair point.
And then there were season pass holders that didn't want to leave the concert series to go get food. So we came up with the idea and presented it to Gene and asked if we could do a concession stand inside the ballroom. So that stand will only be open when there are events in there. And we'll be able to offer food from the Pronto Pup stand and Earl's Pizzeria, along with some additional items just for that stand in there.
Fantastic. And as of today, we've got 7 ballroom events. 6 of those are music related events, and those are all included with your season pass this year. So your season pass is also access to the ballroom events. All of the events are listed on our Facebook page, as well as our website, indianabeach.com. We do have one ticketed event this year, which is a wrestling event, Saturday, August 7th. You heard Lynn speak about it earlier. There will be a dining option for that event, so keep an eye out for that. Again, tickets are going to go on sale later this week. The VIP dinner option is going to be extremely limited. I think there's only about a dozen tables for that. That does come with 2 different options of ballroom concession meals, Pronto Pups or Earl's Pizza. So be on the lookout for that. And this is your guy who's going to be running all the food inside the ballroom. Appreciate the time today. Anything else? You guys need any help? Are you guys doing any hiring?
I'd just like to apologize first. Don brought you a really nice gift. And
cheeseburger on a stick.
I should have bought you a pizza or a cheeseburger on a stick. So I apologize for that. But we are still hiring, looking for individuals to work in all 3 of our stands.
And again, I know people pop in and out. I try to clarify as much as possible. Concessionaires are owned and operated individually outside of Indiana Beach. So if you're looking to apply for Indiana Beach, you have to go to indianabeach.com. If you want to try and work, if you want to apply for a Pronto Pup or Earl's, where do they go?
You can go to Facebook and look up Earl's Pizzeria. There's also a link on our Facebook page where you can apply online right there.
There you go. So you want to work at Pronto Pups, you want to work at Earl's, hit Earl's Pizzeria. This guy will hire you on the spot. Come on over, get a job, enjoy the summer. It's going to be great here at Indiana Beach.
Thank
you very much. Appreciate it.
You have a good day.
Have a good one. All right. That was one of the Ryans from Ryan's Pronto Pup, Earl's Pizzeria, and Ballroom Concessions. I've got KJ's Shirt Shop coming up next. And again, I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm going to see if I can get her up here now and get rolling on the next few. I'm just going to get caught up real quick with some of your messages. Let's see what questions people are asking. Back to that ballroom concert series. Again, we've got 6 music dates chosen. We kicked the season off June 26th. Most of these are going to be Saturdays. Saturday, June 26th, local favorite Hoodoo Crossing with Fully Flared. July 10th, Bobby McClendon, Top 40 Country on the Rise. He's going to be here. July 24th, That Arena Rock Show. I don't even, they're going to be amazing. Check them out on YouTube. Get That Arena Rock Show. You guys are going to have a great time with that. Our only Friday date, Friday, August 6th, is Cowboy Kid Rock Experience. Saturday, August 21st is Simply Elton John. And then obviously Halloween, October 30th, Strutter's back again to put on an amazing Kiss show. And again, all of those ballroom concert series come with, for season pass holders, no charge to get in there. As a matter of fact, the doors open a little bit earlier for season pass holders to get in and get situated. Let's see. The weekend of August 6th is MoFest as well. Saturday, August 7th, MoFest is playing in Monticello. That's going to be Chris Martin from Mr. Big, Firehouse, Warrant. If you stay at Indiana Beach, you will have a trolley ride to and from that show. So again, be on the lookout for more promotions on that through our Facebook page as well.
So I was asked that question if I'm going to timestamp this live stream, and I would if this live stream wasn't going to be 3 hours long. Unfortunately, it's 3 hours, and I'll talk to you later as well. Question, Barton Brass, a.k.a. Jacob, is the organ going to be pipe or electronic? I don't know. We'll tell you once we go there opening day, because we're going to be checking out all the different vendors. We do know that it has been completely, from what we heard even beforehand, we knew that had been, the old pizza place had been completely remodeled. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to kind of be like a flashback to when Indiana Beach first opened in the 20s. As many of you guys know, Indiana Beach opened in 1926. Earl Spackman, and it actually at the time was called Ideal Beach after Ideal Furnaces, which was an Indianapolis company. Yes, Earl Spackman was from Indianapolis. Saw that this man-made lake was getting built, Lake Schaefer, and then there was another one planned later, which would be Lake Freeman. Decided to create a beach with a couple concessions on Lake Schaefer. People flocked and came. You know, we kind of have similar stories when you look at that. And I am working on a history of Indiana Beach video. That's quite a work in progress. So it's going to take me a couple years to do, just because it's hard to get every single bit of information. Or I might do a 5-part series. I don't know yet. But yeah, 1926, Ideal Beach was created, and it turned from a little beachfront into what it is nowadays. And then now Tom Spackman Sr. was the one that actually was the one mainly behind that. So, he's back on there. He muted it. He's coming back.
Right.
Looks like it's called
again. We're a little ahead of schedule here.
The shirt shop or something.
So I did see a question about wanting to show the park. This is the Concessionaire Symposium. We're not, unfortunately, in a position to grab cameras and walk around the park. Probably have something with that a little bit later. We did want to take a minute to break up the monotony of all the concessionaires, reintroduce to some of you that may already be familiar with, have worked with in the past. Kate Huff. Kate is back. running our group sales. As you can see right now on your screen, that's direct link right from our website, indianabeach.com/group tickets. It's more of a coming soon right now, but you can fill out the contact us. That goes straight to Kate, and she'll be able to help you with all your group needs. I'm going to throw it over to Kate for a few minutes. Let her introduce herself, give you a little spiel about group sales.
Hi, I'm Kate Huff, as he told you. I do the group sales at Indiana Beach. We're the perfect place to come for any company outing, church group, family group, an academic outing. We do have educational opportunities if you need to make your academic outing educational. So we have a lot of choices for any groups of 15 or more. You can get discounted tickets. So the bigger your group is, the more you save. So larger groups can save quite a bit off of tickets. Even our smaller groups can save as much as $10 off of their tickets. So if you check out our website under the Indiana Beach page that he has up, if you go under tickets to group sales, you can see that all of our ticket pricing will be on there. Right now, we're currently running a preseason special, but you're going to see those prices go up here as soon as we open on the 22nd. So if you want to take advantage of the prices that you see on there right now, you want to hurry up and get in real quick. You can call me to book at the Indiana Beach number 574-583-4141, and my extension is 7099. That actually forwards straight to my cell phone, so you can reach me pretty much any time of day. And you can also email me at groups@indianabeach.com, and I would be happy to help you book your group event.
That's fantastic. A couple questions. I didn't hear you mention it, but that's fine. Maybe you did. What if I'm bringing 50 people and I don't want to worry about food?
Oh, yeah, we do offer a lot of catering options, actually. We do catering through Sportsman Inn here in Monticello. Many people who are familiar with the area are big fans of Sportsman, and if you try it, you'll see why. And we also offer Nelson's fundraising and catering out of Wakarusa, Indiana. And I'm sure almost everybody from Indiana knows Nelson's. Their chicken is absolutely famous in the state of Indiana. We also have a couple of places here on site, some of our vendors that are offering a few catering options as well. Earl's Pizzeria, as well as the IB Yacht Club, have limited catering menus, and they're catering more to smaller groups. So those two would be groups of 25 to 50. The other ones, Sportsman Inn and Nelson's, would be catering to groups of 50 or more.
And where can my parties eat?
We have several pavilions, open-air pavilions throughout the park. So we have a pavilion in our kiddie land, which is centrally located to everything in the park. We also have our historic ballroom that we do catered events in, and we have two pavilions out in our south parking lot as well.
That's fantastic. So once again, Kate is your group sales lady. She'll take care of you, 15 or more. You want food, you don't want food, you just want tickets. You want to have a party here, you want to have your family reunion here. We've got family reunions that, book up for weeks a full week at a time. She is your girl, indianabeach.com. Hit group sales, hit contact us, 574-583-4141, extension
7099.
Book your group today.
Do it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We're whisking away to WMRS right after this, so
okay.
We'll nail down that stuff.
Sounds great.
Thanks again to Kate for coming out. Again, I'm glad our next guest caught up that we're ahead of schedule. I appreciate her coming in early. So let's move on over to our next guest.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom. Good to see you again.
You too. Hello. How's it going, Tom?
Good. How you doing? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Come on in and sit down.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Our next guest, we're on camera one.
Okay.
Our next guest today is Kelly from KJ's Shirt Shop.
Shirt Stop.
Yeah. Short Stop, Shirt Stop.
That's right. Yep.
I got a baseball on my mind. Don brought me a present.
How cool is that?
Anyway, so KJ's is, I've seen them every time I come to Monticello. They've been in town for how long?
4 or 5 years.
A handful of years.
Yep.
They're now coming down to the beach location, and I will let Kelly take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited. We are going to do custom souvenirs. And by custom souvenirs, I mean you've got a lot of options. Option set number one, we will have 6 to 12 maybe 20. Depends on what we can figure out here, working with Indiana Beach with some different designs and some logos and different things. We're going to have options that you can pick the design, the color, the size of shirt, all the way 2T, all the way to 4X, and we'll make it for you right there on site. That's option number one. Number two, you can bring your cell phone, or if you have a file on your laptop, send it directly to us at the booth, and we'll help you do that. We'll take that photo, your favorite photo, off of your phone or off of your laptop, and we'll put it on. Man, we've got 60 different items that we can put it on. A shirt, a coaster, a mug, yeah, a hat, a mouse pad, a Christmas ornament. Anyway, there's a ton. So when you're riding on the Cornball Express, or you get a fun picture of your kids on the Hoosier Hurricane or wherever you are here at the beach property, bring that picture on over and we can put it on Christmas ornaments. Great gifts, great souvenirs. And then the last option we're pretty excited about, you can buy any shirt, any hoodie, any type of apparel from any of the amazing Indiana Beach vendors or the gift shop. You can bring it to KJ's and we'll customize it for you. So when you go into the escape room, for example, and you escape from the escape room, they're going to have shirts that say, I escaped at Indiana Beach. And on the back, you can put your group name or your group photo, some of that kind of stuff. So we're really excited. We're going to do it's going to be a store full of fully customizable, whatever you wanted to say, your favorite Indiana Beach souvenir. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like a ton of stuff. I know I'm going to pick up a couple of things.
Absolutely.
Where can people come to find these 60 different items?
We're in the Funway. Have you heard of the Funway?
I learned about that today.
Yes, absolutely. So we are in the Funway. We are the start of where the boardwalk meets the little chute, the Funway, we're calling it, down to Kittyland, right across from where we feed the carp, right in front of the fountain. So we're in the old tracks. If you're an long-time IB Nation fan, you know where the tracks booth was. That's our building now. So exciting.
So they're in the old tracks building in the new Funway.
That's right.
The Funway, it's not to be confused with the path along Frankenstein's Castle. This is where the Veterans Fountain is,
right,
closer to the Schaefer Queen.
Correct.
Queen Schaefer Queen. I always get that back.
Yeah.
Closer to the Schaefer Queen. It's the little jaunt that you get through from the boardwalk to Kittyland. We've already met several of our vendors that are going to be lined up in there. Facebook, you have a Facebook page?
We do. We've got KJ Shirt Stop on Facebook or Instagram, either one. We do have a website, but we'd love for you to see us right beside.
Get out over here on the beach
and the coffee shops.
Get your stuff made right here at the beach.
Yeah.
Kelly will take care of you.
Absolutely.
Again, in the old tracks building, the new Funway area.
Yep.
Over 60 items on the spot. You'll get it before you leave.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's good.
How are you doing on hiring? You guys looking for anybody?
We are. We're, you can never have too many people. You can never have too many staff. So
I hear you.
We're the same as everybody else. We are definitely looking for good people. If you want to have some art skills and are looking at some computer skills as well, we'd love to have you come and make some souvenirs.
How do they find you to apply?
So on Facebook, you can find us on our Facebook page. It's KJ Shirt Stop. Stop in for all your souvenir needs. So KJ Shirt Stop on Facebook is the best way to. There's an apply now button.
There you go. And again, as I'd like to remind everybody throughout the day, our concessionaire stands are all independently owned and operated. So you don't go to IndianaBeach.com to apply for a position at KJ's Shirt Stop. However, if you want to be a ride operator, a games person, or park services, lifeguard, any of those types of positions, those you would go to IndianaBeach.com. We are still hiring as well. Thanks to Kelly for stopping by today. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Good luck. Congratulations. Hope you guys have a great year. I know we're going to kill it this year.
Absolutely.
So
we're going to make a lot of good Cub stuff too.
That's awesome. Cubs and Crows. I mean,
there we go.
Can't go wrong with that stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Kelly for coming. Appreciate it. We only have a couple left, so what we're going to do, nobody from Indiana Beach is on here. What we're going to do is we're going to just recap while we wait for the last two folks coming in. We're going to go over who's not stopping by today. So some vendors that are not going to be here in person, but I wanted to give a special shout out to, because obviously they're all vendors here at Indiana Beach in the 2021 season. Peas popcorn, Kona ice, the Blue Moose. The Blue Moose is actually going to be at the campgrounds. Ship and Dip, Endless Summer, the Painted Parent, and of course the taco stand will be open again. The taco shop will be open here at Indiana Beach. It is a new ownership. It's not the same folks. So I just want to let you guys know all that stuff. So again, these vendors will be here this year. Blue Moose, again, campground sign. Kona Ice will be in its same location, I believe, next to Elephant Ears, just outside the beach. Painted Parent, you heard Jen earlier say they're going to be in the old ticket booth right across from the Schaefer Queen. And taco stand will be in the same spot. Peace Popcorns, Endless Summer, all of these places are going to be ready to roll. We're anticipating we've got two vendors left to go through today. Blue Jay Cafe as well as the escape room. So we're just waiting on those folks. We're running a little bit ahead of schedule now. So those folks will be on their way here, and we'll start talking about those folks here in a minute.
While he's coming back on, do you guys have any questions or anything like that? Let me know. I'm going to go ahead and mute the volume from that screen. So like I was saying, so there's a lot of history associated with this park, and then Frankenstein's Castle, that is actually the second version of the castle. There was another version that was before this one was built. I think this one was built in the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. But this was actually, Tom Spackman Jr.'s actual, this is what he came up with. And it's actually known as one of the best walkthrough attractions in the United States and the world, which is very interesting. If you guys haven't been through there, I definitely highly recommend it. I don't know if it costs money still, but even if it does, it's definitely worth the money. They utilize it for their Halloween event. And they also do a really good job on Nightmare on Schaefer Drive, which I thought was a really good haunted house. And I go to other events such as Halloween Horror Nights down in Universal, and I thought their house was pretty up to par for a small park.
White Sox wrong. See, Cubs fan.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute his.
Escape room folks are on their way up.
Oh, okay.
I lead the Cubs to the World Series.
All right, he's back on here, so I'll be back in a second.
Escape room guys on their way, a few minutes. I'm going to put it on mute, step out for a second. But again, hang tight. Escape room's coming. I'm going to see if I can get the Blue Jay Cafe folks here. I want them to talk. Very exciting. Blue Jay Cafe is going to be open again this year, but they are also going to be managing the Sky Room this year with a new logo. Check out the logo right there. It's very similar to the original logo. It's just kind of reimagined a little bit, but good times is going to be happening here. Again, Sky Room going to be open this season. Blue Jay Cafe, same folks going to be running both locations. I'll be right back.
Okay, so we got to wait on Tom to come back there, but if you guys have any questions, let me know. I can try to answer them the best that I can with what I know. All right. Well, we've got some exciting impromptu happenings going on right now. This is
Jen's back with some food from Crow's Nest, the IB Yacht Club, all kinds of fun places. Now, I'm not going to lie. You can't smell it through the computer. You'd have to be here. But we're certainly going to do our best to taste it and tell you guys how it is.
Okay.
All right. Jen's out of breath. She sprinted down here from the other end of the boardwalk.
Hi, guys. I'm back. I am actually going to have Tom do a sampling and tell me which of these he likes better. These are the boneless wings, but I left them naked.
Uh-oh.
So you could really, truly taste the
chicken.
And
so what kind of sauces will we have?
Well, we're working on that too. So we did a sampling last week, and we're still open for some negotiation here. So we want to see what you're on.
Mango habanero is a must. Are these different styles, or is this all the
this
same?
one and that one?
Okay, so I see two different kinds.
Yeah, you can kind of see two
All
different kinds. I have everybody else's vote. There's no sauces.
No, I know. I'm just showing them
Okay,
the
sorry.
delicious chicken that they're
I thought
missing
you were
out on.
trying to dip. I thought you were trying to dip.
I think this is what people were expecting at the ribbon cutting was food.
I know they were. I'm sorry, guys. We are so busy. Like, well, you guys know. We want everything to be perfect for you.
You're extremely out of breath.
I know. I drove down here.
And you drove?
I ran up the stairs, so. Okay, so you got the darker one and now the lighter one.
All right, so this is the lighter one. Okay.
There you go.
Is it between these two? Is that what we're saying? Okay. And you
I
guys
think
say
of the kids eating these too, because I've had a couple different opinions. And it's funny, I love your guys' opinions on Facebook, but sometimes it's difficult to accommodate everyone. But I want to see how you weigh into like Jean's choice. I had my staff out, I had the maintenance people out, the GM out, and they've all given me their opinions.
these are my choices. I'm going to say I like the darker one better. That's my opinion.
Yep, that's Jean's pick.
This one's
When we
pretty-
cover it with
this
sauce,
one's
you won't
good.
know which one it is. But it
Let's
almost
go.
tastes like a fried chicken, like a real chicken, doesn't it?
It is good. I like it.
All right.
All right.
this-
If it were up to me, go with the darker one.
I think we are going to, we've narrowed down 2 size fries. These are the shoestring fries. So I think kids, we're trying to aim towards, because adults will pretty much eat anything, but kids, we want to make sure that we accommodate for them down at the yacht club as well as the adults. But there's a thinner and a thicker fry.
It's not all fries are created equal.
I know,
I'm just
that's for sure.
gonna say that.
That is absolutely sure. And you got some skin on the fries there.
Yeah, I like the skin.
I like that.
Mhm.
But not too much where it scares kids away, because my kids would have picked off the
No,
ends. Right now.
you're good.
Mhm.
Fries are good.
They're pretty good. Can't go wrong with anything fried, honestly.
Can't go wrong with fries.
No,
But
that's-
I will say, all fries are not created equal. However,
This is going to blow you
I've
away.
never met a fry that I didn't want to eat. All right, what do we got next?
This is the pork tenderloin.
Now, I'm not going to look at it yet because I want to ask you this question.
Mhm.
I've seen on Facebook
hmm
a few restaurants in the area that sell pork tenderloin. And
We're going to do a taste too.
the bun of the pork tenderloin usually looks like it's,
Teeny.
you know, for those that are familiar with what White Castles is, or Crystals if you're coming from the South,
hmm
it's a little itty bitty bun. And that's usually what these tenderloins look like, is this massive amount
The
of,
size of your head.
Right.
We're going to test it out here in a minute.
and then and a very small bun, which is an actually average size bun. The pork tenderloin is usually just that big.
Oversized.
Okay.
Now, I
right.
actually here have an oversized bun.
Ooh.
So I did take that into consideration. I thought about putting a little bun and then it would look like unbelievable. But it still looks big, and this is a bigger bun. Now, we are going to see here in a moment if it's the size of your head before you eat it.
Huh.
So we're going to put it behind your head here in a second and
Okay.
see if it's the size of your head.
All right.
Can I
this-
touch it?
Yes.
All right. Let's see if it's the size of your head. Can you see it?
It's pretty big. It's angelic.
It's
if you will.
definitely not the size of your head.
It's almost there. So
But it's the size of
I'm
something
assuming
amazing.
Dawn's
isn't it?
already tried this before.
Dawn and Ed have tried these.
Now, Ed was showing the one on Facebook, I think, last week.
That was the
and-
size of a garage.
It was. I don't know how you held it with 2 hands. As was the thing.
No condiments, nothing.
This is at
You need to
Yacht
try
Club.
the real thing. Yeah, the yacht club.
Okay. Listen. If I'm on a boat and I want a quick bite, and for some odd reason I didn't want to buy a season pass, which I don't know why I wouldn't want to, but if I didn't and I wanted a sandwich, this is the go-to. This is the goods. Thank you, Jen, for bringing it over. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, you know, where's the true roof?
This is the best I got.
She got
We
a
ate
sign.
them all.
They ate all
I
this.
saw the sign.
We are presently out of True Fruits, but they will be restocked by opening day, which is
May 22nd.
Saturday. All right.
Thank you.
I think I don't know if Blue Jay's going to show up, so we're going to escalate this.
I just sent the copy guy.
All right. This could be our last one of the day. There might be two. Well, there might be one more after this, but let's bring in the cast and members from the Ideal Escape Room at Indiana Beach.
Keep that food away from Ed.
No, Ed can have that. I got a Scoreboard's pizza in my near future, so.
Nice.
Brian, you can enjoy it.
Let's. Do we need an extra chair?
I can stand.
Someone can sit in my chair. That's okay. Have a seat.
All right.
Go on. I'll stand back here.
Okay.
You guys do
Brian?
most of the talking anyway.
I guess so.
Okay, so little quick history from Tom. Tom met Ed and Dawn just feet away from here last summer, and the idea came about a year ago-ish, well, like 7-8 months ago, to bring an escape room to Indiana Beach.
Why not?
This is you've met so many great people today, so many great concessionaires. They're all food, they're all souvenirs. This is a new attraction to the park. It is, if you're not unfamiliar with an escape room, I'll let these folks explain to you what it is. And how you gotta find it and get here. But I'm glad we're at this point now where we're this close and now being open and having the escape room up and running. This is Ed, this is Dawn, and you can't see off camera.
We're gonna scoot over and get our son Brian in.
Brian is over here as well. There you go. So I will kick it over to you guys and let you guys talk about the escape room and fill in everybody. And I know we have breaking news that Dawn wanted to share last night.
Yep.
Sure.
But she graciously accepted to wait till today to tell everybody.
Yeah. Dawn, why don't you go ahead and start with that news?
Well, bookings are live now, so you guys can go onto our website, ibescaperoom.com, and there is a book now button. Click it, and then anytime this season, you can book your reservation for our first escape room.
Yes.
So we're gonna have 2 this year.
Yeah. Game 1 will be up and running for opening day. Game 2 we plan to have by midsummer, shooting for 4th of July, but as best as we can say midsummer. To have 2 half-hour escape games in that location, and that location is in about the middle of the park.
We're in the Funway.
Yeah, the Funway.
You've heard the Funway now 3 times today. Today was the first day I've heard the Funway, but now that we know where the Funway is, Veterans Fountain, it's the shortcut through from Boardwalk to Kittyland.
It's a fun place.
In a minute, 30 seconds, what is an escape room?
An escape room is a themed room that you are put into for a certain amount of time. And while you are in there, you have a main goal or objective that you have to solve while you're in there. But before you can get to that, there will be several other puzzles along the way that will eventually lead you to that. So you will have to uncover some clues and, figure out maybe this doesn't go there, but it should go there. Just several puzzles along the way to achieving a main goal in order to escape.
And what kind of puzzles will they see in a regular escape game? Locks?
Yeah, we have all kinds of locks. We have, some locks are going to need numbers. Some will need letters. Some you might not even have seen before. We'll have the traditional lock and key in there as well. You always want to investigate your lock carefully before you use it. Don't throw yourself off.
Yeah. And in an escape room, it's all your mind and your wits and your teamwork with your partners that you're using, because all of the clues and anything that will help you solve the room is within the room. You won't need any outside knowledge.
And it's not like you see on Hollywood cinema. You won't. The walls don't close in. No. You will not run out of oxygen. No. It's a very safe environment, and it'll be cleaned in between games. And again, it is. I know I keep harping on this today. Ideal Escape Room is a concessionaire. They're independently owned and operated. So it will have a separate admission to their event. Right. You can book online. Are you taking in-park reservations as well? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
If there's time available, we will definitely get you in. The escape room does run on a specific schedule to get as many groups in as possible. So we do recommend that you book ahead. I mean, you could book ahead for your August trip now if you would like. But if you're walking around the park and you stop by and say, hey, do you have a spot open for us? We'll do our best to get you in.
Is there a minimum and a maximum amount of people per escape?
Yeah, 2 to 8 people.
Yeah.
You definitely need at least 2 people, and we can get a maximum of 8. We feel any more people than that, you lose some of the experience of the room where everyone won't really get to see everything. And 8 people will still have enough work to do to work together to help get through it.
Yeah, if you have more, I would recommend getting in contact with us and we can see whether or not we'd be able to accommodate it.
Or split up and you can see who escaped the fastest.
Yeah,
There you
True.
go.
Do a
That's
little
always fun.
competition.
Bring your own trophy and award
There
to
you
the
go.
winner.
Yes.
Now I know you guys are a little bit unique. I don't want to say no one else is here as family run, but they are. But you guys truly are, all family. I don't necessarily know. Are you guys looking for any help? Are you guys doing any
Absolutely.
hiring?
Yeah, we are accepting help.
Yeah.
Yep.
How would I apply for a job at the Ideal Escape Room at Indiana Beach if I wanted a job here?
You would go to our website, ibescaperoom.com. And there's a bunch of buttons on there that say now hiring. Click on it and go ahead and send it in. Whether it be, week help, different shifts. We're looking to,
Yeah, weekdays, weekends, anytime thereof from the beginning of the season to the end. And if you have any questions, there's an email address on there,
info@ibescaperoom.com.
and there's also a phone number.
Book your group, apply for a job in that order.
Absolutely. I do want to make it known, though, too, that this is a family-friendly escape room. So if you're, coming with your kids, you're fine. There's going to be something for everyone to do as a group. No need to get a babysitter for the kids or whatever. This is a true family experience. We've built escape rooms for the families before, and it's wonderful. We love it.
There are no jump scares. The lights are on. You might be surprised by things you find because you're excited about them, but you won't be scared by anything.
Mhm.
Lights are always on. And for people that mention that they're claustrophobic, we're always able to leave the door a crack open if you wish. But once you're in that room and it's in the theme of the room, you're going to feel like you are in a place and not closed up in a room.
An air-conditioned place.
Absolutely.
We do have that.
That
So,
seems to be the running theme here.
Yes.
That's everyone's biggest selling point. Come by our place, we have air. We
Right.
do.
Yeah. It's nice. It's new. It's great.
brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nice in there.
Yeah.
And again, based on our social media posts, the escape room was your guys' largest reaction to an attraction or concession that we were adding this year. So put your likes where your mouth is. Get down here.
Yeah, we
Check
want to
out
go
the
viral
escape
again.
room
Yeah.
and have a great time this summer. Anything else you guys want to add? I think we covered mostly everything.
Well, I
right?
do want to add that
Go ahead.
we have a fax part on our website. So there's a bunch of, any question you have about escape room or this experience, go ahead and look on there. No question is too silly. Everyone asks them, so go ahead and look on there.
I'm a little bit older. You said facts.
Frequently asked
Frequently
questions.
asked
Okay.
questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Not facts like
I'm like, is there a phone number where I'm going to fax you my question? And then how long do I have to wait for? Fax is frequently asked questions. They have a fax section on their website,
Yes, we do.
which is what again?
ibescaperoom.com.
IB Escape Room.
IB, just like
IB.
Indiana Beach.
Yep. And we are located next to Kelly's Shirt Stop, across from Coasters and Roasters,
Next to the game barn.
next to the game barn.
In the old what?
Boom Ball
Boom
location.
Ball
It
location.
still exists.
The old
It's
Boom
just
Ball
not there.
location in the newly coined Funway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, and you will be able to take your picture, and if you want to put your picture on a shirt from your experience with the escape room, you can go over to Kelly's Shirt Stop, and they can take care of that for you.
Yeah.
Yep. One-stop shop.
And make that trophy for you guys.
Right.
Yep. Do you want to give out the theme or whatever? of our
Yeah, we
special
can actually
is?
share that because we will put the scenario out on the website. People like to know what kind of room they're going into. It's not a murder mystery. It's not trapped in a well. You are actually experiencing something that no other room has. You're experiencing Indiana Beach in an escape room. We've tried to do our best to make things nostalgic, to bring back thoughts and images and memories of being at the park within the room itself.
So the irony is you're trying to escape from Indiana Beach only to open the door to be at Indiana Beach.
That's correct.
I like it.
I like to think it's a better
Maybe,
way to say it.
escape some of the old, get back into the new.
Yep.
Like,
We're going to bring it back and then bring it back.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Tom.
thank you guys. Appreciate it. Good seeing you
Everybody.
guys. Glad we're finally at this point. Just
Absolutely.
I know you guys are probably a little nervous that it's only a few days away.
Yeah.
So thank you guys very much. That the rest of that tenderloin's got your name all over it. I know you want
Not
it.
even gonna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. All right, one last concessionaire for the day, which they're on time. I'm way early, but thank you guys for coming early. I appreciate it. Come on up. All right, last one for the day, then I'm done. Then I got to go through all your comments and answer what I can. All right.
Hi, Tom.
How you doing? Good to see you again.
You too.
Hi. Well, we're on this camera here. I know a lot of people like looking here, but we're here. I've got Juan and Lena from Blue Jay Cafe. I think I can speak for everybody that our mouths are still watering 180 days later for that burger.
Thank you.
The burger, it has become a legend in its own mind. People won't stop talking about it, and rightfully so. It deserves its own. There's now a fifth meal class, and it's just the Blue Jay Burger. So on top of that, though, they've taken on the project of revitalizing the Sky Room. Again, we've got a reimagined logo. I've been in it. It looks awesome. They're getting it ready to rock and roll in just a short 10 days,
Yes.
Saturday, May 22nd. I'll let you guys talk about your menu, your locations, all that fun stuff. Have at it.
Go ahead with the menu.
Okay, the menu is, we got a little bit of everything, like steak, seafood, pastas, handmade burgers, fresh salads, wraps, little bit of everything, like, fajitas, we got fajitas too. And we have a guacamole, queso dip, all the stuff. Like,
We're
like
gonna have appetizers.
appetizers too.
Now, you guys are also going to be serving the Sky Bar, the Sky Lounge, right?
Yeah.
So for those that are familiar with Indiana Beach, it was where we're sitting now is the old rooftop garden. Then you would go to a small little bar in between that was called the Sky Lounge, and then the Sky Room was the big restaurant. It's all now Sky Bar, Sky Lounge, Sky Room, all flow again. So they will be providing appetizers to the Sky Lounge.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yep, correct.
And that's going to be the same appetizer menu that we would see in the Sky Room? Or is it going to be different?
It's different.
A little bit different, yeah.
Yeah,
a little
it's got
bit.
different.
We're gonna have like wings, Mexican shrimp cocktail, like
Carne asada
carne asada fries.
Lake Schaefer cocktail, shrimp cocktail, is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what
Shrimp
we
straight out the lake. Okay, so and so again, I guess the $1 million question is where are people going to find that Blue Jay Burger? Is it going to be at the Blue Jay Cafe still, or is it going to be in the Sky Room? Is it going to be in both places? Because I can't get enough of that burger, and I need to know where to get it.
Okay, the Blue Jay Burger, we kept it at the Blue Jay Cafe. The other specialty burgers that we had offered at the Blue Jay previously, we have moved them up to the Sky Room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. And again, for those that didn't come last year, you missed out on a great time. But Blue Jay Cafe is right below us again. Was the old Burger Shack.
Yeah.
Beachside Burgers.
Burger.
Something burgers.
Burger, yeah.
It's now the Blue Jay Cafe. It's right below us at the north end by the arcade. Sky Room is the same spot upstairs. And again, a little unique feel of Sky Room, Sky Lounge is you don't need, it's one of the only places in the park you don't need a season pass or daily admission to get to. So for those locations, you can come and enjoy those, the food that they have to offer without having a season pass or daily admission. Clearly, we want you to have a season pass, come in and enjoy everything in the park. We've had a ton of awesome people that came through today. I do have to add, I've asked everybody else, how are you guys on staffing? You guys doing any hiring?
Yes, I think we'll probably just continue to hire through the season.
Because I see people ask me, hey, I want a job at the Sky Room. How do I tell people, or where do they go to look for an application for you
We
guys?
have an application online on Facebook, and you just go to the Sky Room on Facebook.
Okay.
Yep, and we're hiring for all positions.
So you Blue Jay Cafe and Skyroom both have their own separate Facebook pages.
Yeah.
If you're looking for employment at either one of those awesome food locations, go to those Facebook pages, hit up Lena, apply right there on the spot, and she'll give you a call or email you and figure out what the next steps are.
Yes.
And I like to remind everybody, as I've done so throughout the day, concessionaires are independently owned and operated. They're not run by the beach, so you won't find these jobs on IndianaBeach.com's website. You'll need to find them through their Facebook pages or websites that we've been giving you throughout the day. Again, Skyroom has their own Facebook page. Blue Jay Cafe has their own Facebook page, and you can apply for either place on their Facebook pages. Ride operators, games, park services, lifeguards. Indiana Beach is still looking for help throughout the summer. IndianaBeach.com. For Indiana Beach, we're very flexible, part-time, full-time, weekends, whatever. Are you guys in that same?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything we missed?
Yes. We're going to be doing buffets. We're not,
Ooh, that is-
probably not the first week, but we'll announce at a later time when.
Yeah.
We're going to offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner buffets occasionally.
At the Skyroom.
Yep, at the
So that's breaking news to even me. I hadn't heard that yet. Breakfast buffets, lunch buffets, and it's not every day now. It's going to be at various times,
Right. Yeah.
which they will tell not only us, we'll have that in our newsletter, we'll have that on our Facebook pages, but again, they'll also have that on their Facebook pages. Sounds like we're going to get 3 different buffets back, breakfast, lunch, dinner buffets at various times. These are the guys.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have, talking about have a taco bar too.
Taco bar?
One of the taco bar. Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds delicious. Everything sounds good. Now, I wish I would have had some food, but
Well, curiosity is what kills the cat.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah.
Juan, Lena, thanks guys for coming. Anything else?
Thank you.
That's it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you
seeing
very
you
much.
guys.
Thank you.
10 days.
Yes,
Yeah.
almost.
10 days.
We're about ready.
Keep your eye out on social media. We'll let you guys know when those buffets are going to happen. I'm sure I know everybody has questions on that. So, again, thanks everybody for watching. It's been a treat to be here today to host you guys. www.indianabeach.com. That's where you can find everything about Indiana Beach. Our Facebook page, Twitter, Yahoo, YouTube, Instagram. I missed it all. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the show as well. I want to thank you guys for joining us for a special broadcast. We like to rebroadcast live things to you guys just in case you guys don't see the streams. I wasn't here the whole amount of time watching every single little detail, but I do know the escape room. I'm going to actually check them out online and actually reserve a spot out there because I do like doing escape rooms. They are a lot of fun. And then I definitely want to try out the new Sky Room and the pork tenderloin because I am a foodie. Actually, myself and Zach on our team are foodies. I want to try out the pork tenderloin because it's an Indiana staple, and if you make it right, it tastes great. I got to get down and get video of the construction site. Oh, good luck. There's nothing. No changes. Yeah, there's a lot of good food options. It seems like we have the escape room. We have a lot of new vendors, which is really cool, and we'll see how the food tastes. I think we're going to do a lot of food tests up in this upcoming season on Midwest Coaster Fans. So I think we're going to have a new segment on our channel where we're just going to test foods from various different parks and put it on our YouTube channel so you guys know what food options are available. That includes Holiday World, Indiana Beach, Kentucky Kingdom, Kings Island, includes all of them. Besides Six Flags, I ain't worried about them. Their food's kind of nasty up there. But it's just basic theme park food, but the other parks actually have unique entrees. So definitely going to check that out so you guys know what to expect. We're also going to do a new section that's going to kind of go over like the different, we're going to go over like the different sections. Now this is for adults only, obviously the different beer options that are available in each park as well. That'll be a different segment. So we have a lot of different things planned on us. That's why I've been kind of silent. I've been thinking of different things to do for our vlogs this upcoming season, and we're working on the Indiana Beach travel guide so you guys know exactly what to expect in the area, lodging, things of that nature. Last year, like I said, we hit on some of those areas, and then we're going to go down to Holiday World and do that area as well. But with that being said, you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. If any breaking news comes out, you'll hear it first here on Midwest Coaster Fans. And Zach will be at Dollywood and Pigeon Forge Thursday into Friday. So we hope to see you guys there. Take care.